Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto live stream. What a day. Altcoins have just hit $1 freaking trillion. Oh, holy smokes, guys. It's getting freaking heated in here. Just, wow. Alright, so having said that, there's so much stuff to talk about. It's just literally getting insane. I thought I should just quickly stream so everybody can just watch it kind of unfold live. You know, there's quite a lot of stuff going on, but I'm gonna quickly wait for like a half a minute here for some people to hop on in, so a couple of people can at least also make it live. Otherwise, we're gonna keep getting that question of, I just tuned in, I didn't see it. So if you're watching this after the fact, just scroll past like a minute or so. Already see Alexander and Golden Buddy inside. I'll put in the comment or in the description to where you should scroll for us to start. I think it's gonna be maybe 1.5 minutes, something like that. How you guys all doing? Zach, Golden Buddy, Alexander, the first one's in. You guys are crazy fast, man. Morgan is back again. Ado says, "What's up, Dusty? How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing very well. Hi, dude. Hi, Matt." Kadri says he's there. Bop is also there. And Headaches. Good morning. Biblio, or Biblo. Hey yo. Chiquita, P Crypto, Michael, Remco, Arthur, Yanis, King Axron. Mark says, hi from UK. Should be worried about the reports that XRP is overextended. Nope. No, I am not never worried about that type of stuff. But guys, I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well. MS says, hi, Dad. Welcome back, everybody, to stream. I guess, I don't know which number it is anymore. Stream freaking 10 or so this freaking 2 weeks, huh? It's pretty damn freaking crazy. But, yeah, I have a lot of stuff to talk about. I think it's going to be pretty damn cool, guys. But please, if you can, make sure you press that like button just to help out the channel a little bit. There's most likely, for most people, no notification just now. But if you press the like button, it might get shown to some more people, you know? So that might be just helpful. And it doesn't hurt you to do it, I think. So why not, right? Helps out a little bit, if you didn't know. All right. Do you know Malaysia? Of course. Hi from Australia, from the gym, listening to you. That's very nice, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. All right. So just waiting for maybe, okay, we're at 170. Once we get 200 people, we'll just start the live and get going with my story here. All right. And we're going to go. I have a full story. You can see, you can't see, but there's a ton of articles at the top. So I'm going to go through them at an okay speed, not too quickly, but let's just quickly, there's 192. I think we can start. You know what? Let's start at 100 likes, guys. There's 200 people watching. Make sure you press the like button and let's get it going. I'm freaking excited, everybody. Come on. Make sure you smash that like button. I'm freaking excited. Oh, damn it. There's so many people asking me if it's freaking done. If XRP is done, if they should be worried. Man, haven't you seen my update videos? Do I ever sound worried? Oh, guys, if only you knew, huh? But if only you knew. All right, we got 75 likes. I think that's good enough. That's good enough to start with. So let's start off with the altcoin market cap. Yes, we, for the first time, have hit actually $1 trillion. You might say it's the second time, but right now, we are still above a freaking $1 trillion. It is insane. We were talking about this 2 days ago, right? How we were at like 948. 45, 52, I'm not exactly sure where we were at, but look at the gains which we've witnessed since March 24. Look at that. This is only an altcoin market cap. Altcoins have, again, kind of in total, gained 80 freaking % in the last 3 weeks. That is insane. What insane gains, huh? Just on its freaking own. If you're looking at this and you're asking me, by the way, just like, Dusty, is crypto over? Oh my God, it is just getting started. The total market cap of every single thing in the crypto space has just hit about $2.26 trillion right now, back to about 2.17. But once more, is just the freaking start. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is actually mostly the part of today that I want to talk about. It's the freaking faith. You see this, man? Are you guys seeing this beautiful man right there? Oh yeah, that's me. No, that's not me. Unfortunately, it's not me. BlackRock's Larry Fink sees crypto becoming a great asset class, but he does not believe it will substitute for fiat currencies. But this guy, you might not understand right now, but this guy has a lot of influence. And this guy is actually extremely bullish on crypto. The only thing that he's not completely bullish on is that crypto will be overtaking fiat. But that's not a bad thing, because that's something which will come a little bit later. A lot of these guys, they need to see it a little bit closer to actually get that vision going. But yeah, damn, guys. If this sounds normal to you, by the way, 2.2 trillion, somebody just says that 2.2 trillion market cap still sounds alien to me. I still remember it hovering at around 400 billion. I still really remember Bitcoin being 20 billion and everybody going crazy. So 2.2 freaking trillion dollars. It is so insane. And altcoins, just some altcoins, $1 trillion. If you told me this a couple years ago, I would not have believed you. But now if you're telling me $10 trillion for altcoins, okay, so what's next, right? Because $10 trillion is just a light goal. That's what I kind of have in my head if somebody tells me that. We're still hovering at around 1 trillion. It is freaking crazy, guys. It is really freaking crazy. But to get back to the story, this individual right here, BlackRock's Larry Fink, has said quite a couple of interesting things which made me think about stuff. Like, let's quickly go through it. You guys will see there's some crazy XRP prices coming up as well. Just stay around. During his Thursday appearance on CNBC's Squawk Box, BlackRock CEO Larry Fink opined that crypto could morph into a great asset class. Quote, "I'm still fascinated about it. I'm encouraged by how many people are focusing on it. I'm encouraged by the narrative. It may become a great asset class." Yet, he does not think that digital assets could serve as a substitute for government-issued currencies, and he has a point somewhere, It's difficult to see for, especially these big guys, and you'll see how big he is in just a second, to see for example, an XRP or a Bitcoin being used by the official government. Like, for example, the United States just being like, you know what? The US dollar, no, let's get rid of that. Let's go for a currency we cannot control anymore. Because if you think about it as well, the United States, they have printed so many US dollars, especially this year as well. If it's a crypto like that, they could not, right? So they have to make their own crypto, which I guess are still coming, CBDC. But I don't think that's within his list right now that he's talking about. All right. Back in December, Fink said that crypto could evolve into a global market and threaten the US dollar. So once more, right? You see things like Collida now. He says it might not replace the US dollar or any freaking currency just like that, but it might, once more, really battle with it and become a threat, which I do think as well. I mean, if you think about it, the people are all going to bet on crypto instead of the US dollar, or bet in crypto instead of all this, you guys know what I'm trying to say, like instead of the dollar, and basically just keeping their money in fiat. Not many conversations. Despite crypto finally marching into the mainstream, Fink claims that his company does not receive many inquiries into crypto. "We are studying it, we've made money on it, but I'm not here to tell you that we are seeing broad-based interest from institutions worldwide." Other than fascination, BlackRock has very few transactions about crypto, according to Fink. BlackRock, the largest asset manager firm in the world, and that's again where things get interesting, started trading Bitcoin futures earlier this year, according to regulatory filings. So there's two things I should say here. One, they're first of all only into Bitcoin. BlackRock move into crypto was widely expected after Rick Reeder, its CIO, predicted that Bitcoin could take place of gold in November. They're only into Bitcoin right now, but that is, again, eventually going to change, I would say, in my opinion, right? That's eventually going to change, I would think. Having said that, if it's going to change, well, some currencies it can get to are like, for example, Ethereum, maybe XRP, if it becomes the first properly regulated crypto, which we are kind of expecting. But let's quickly look into what type of man this is, right? BlackRock, look at this. He's the CEO of this investment management company. And look at the freaking assets under management. $8.7 trillion. This is ridiculously crazy. He's one of the co-founders of that. It is ridiculously crazy big, right? Insane. And that man has basically said that this is going to at least stir up some competition with the fiat currencies. Maybe not take them over, but at least, throw a couple of jabs at them. And, well, he's right now bet on Bitcoin. I do believe, though, that a lot of these companies who are betting on Bitcoin right now and are saying that, for example, it can't substitute government-issued currencies are going to be really freaking happy to see a coin like XRP. If you think about it, if a coin like Bitcoin can already get there. No, sorry, I guess I should say it differently. I'm also getting a couple text messages. I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. So if they, guys, I'm getting the freaking, I'm messing up here a little second. I was goofing up a little bit. If they're already talking about Bitcoin right now, which is quite logical because most companies and most guys are talking about that, And he's saying that that could not be, overtake any government issued currencies. Okay, maybe he then likes XRP, for example, eventually once it gets the proper regulation, to actually kind of be the middle of things, right? Because XRP doesn't want to overtake any of those currencies. It basically wants to be the middle of things. It wants to become the bridge asset. So once more, I'm thinking that that type of stuff might actually come up, and that type of stuff might actually become big. Once more, he's a pretty damn big guy. And if you kind of do 1 + 1, it's definitely not that crazy to see how, if XRP gets the proper regulation, he would be coming in. Now, I'm seeing a couple people say 1K. You know what? Guys, the reason I'm actually covering all of this mostly is because, well, first of all, the bottom, right? BlackRock, once more, $8.7 trillion assets under management. That's the biggest freaking thing you'll ever see. Having said that, what is gold's market cap? I believe it's like 11 trillion. BlackRock's move into crypto was widely expected after Rick Reeder, its chief investment officer, predicted that Bitcoin could take the place of gold in November. Once more, guys, this is the freaking chief investment officer at BlackRock, at this freaking 8-point-something trillion firm. If you think about that, here's a post on Bybit. If you look at this one, you're going to really, once more, it's mind-boggling stuff. And by the way, if you haven't done so already, make sure you press that freaking like button because it's about to get really freaking interesting. Bitcoin value in context. How much should one Bitcoin be worth to match the market cap of the following assets? Look at this, guys. Look at freaking this. Bitcoin USD log scale. And you can see 10,000, 30,000, 100,000, 300,000, a million. This is the price per Bitcoin. But here, Elon Musk's net worth, right? Okay, so that's 200 billion it's worth. Okay, that it needs to get to about $10,000 per coin. To match Ethereum is again about $12,000 per coin. To match PayPal's market cap or JP Morgan or Visa, again, it can even still be under $30,000 per coin. Now, right now it's at about 60-ish. If it were to be as big as Tesla, I guess it'd have to be here. As big as Google's like right over there, Facebook right over there. You guys are getting the picture, right? Just a lot of these freaking big companies, this is what the price per Bitcoin would get to. Now, once we're at gold, for example, that's where things start to get really interesting. This individual here, the BlackRock chief investment officer, predicted that Bitcoin could take the place of gold in November. Now, I believe gold has already risen a little bit over this period since this was posted, but maybe it actually hasn't because this is February 9th. I'm not really sure about that. But let's say that it keeps the solid value that was stated right here. Gold, Bitcoin at $560,000. This would basically mean gold and Bitcoin will be the same value. Bitcoin at $560,000, and if you kind of calculate that back, right, the ratio between XRP and Bitcoin is this right here. There's 4,761 times more XRP than there is in Bitcoin. So I would kind of say if you're going to calculate any of those prices, any of those big things, you're going to also have to use that little number here to calculate it through. So that would basically be, what would the XRP price be if Bitcoin could actually fix this? Because there's right now about 99.9 billion XRP and about 21 million Bitcoin. Eventually, right? Not even yet, but eventually. So that's, again, to give you some insights into that. You could also actually say that this actually half as much because 100 billion XP are out there, but there's only like 45 billion in circulation. So we'll do another calculation in just a second with that one in mind. Let's quickly see. That would mean Bitcoin is about 560,000. So let's do $560,000 per Bitcoin divided by our answer, which is, again, the difference in how big XP is in comparison to Bitcoin. Look at that. That would place XRP, for example, at $117.6 per XRP. Once more, please understand, I am not saying that this is going to happen. I am just putting up a couple of pieces of math here and some interesting thoughts, and you can decide for your own if this is actually possible or if this will happen. This is, however, if Bitcoin were to go to gold in XRP terms, this is what XP could be at then, for example. Now, once more, let's actually do, that's calculation number one. Let's go for, I guess let's duplicate this one. Let's go for calculation number 2, all right? So I guess calculation number 2 would be the real supplies that we're seeing right now to kind of deduce the ratio that we're seeing. So XRP right now has about 45.9. Let's go for 46 billion, right? So 46, 1, 2. I know I could do it. Wait, I could also divide it by 1,000, huh? Let's just do 46 billion to make it easy for everybody to see. 46, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 46 billion divided by, how much Bitcoin exactly are there? About 18.7. Let's do 18.7. 18,700. There we go, I think. Maybe I'm retarded. I don't think so. I think this was the right way to do it. Having said that, this is about the new ratio that we've gotten to. This is for the ratio of XRP right now outstanding to Bitcoin outstanding as of this point. And once more, if you use that, no, we don't have to copy. If you use that number, Bitcoin going to about $560,000, $560,000 divided by our answer. This is again to calculate Bitcoin into XRP if it were to be the same market cap, which once more I put in yesterday is not necessarily impossible. Once more, this is what you would get to then. Again, that is so for everybody who's wondering, what am I talking about? Why am I crazy? Am I just saying dumb stuff? What I'm saying is, first of all, BlackRock, this is the kind of connection I'm trying to make here. The CEO has basically talked about Bitcoin, crypto in general, becoming a great asset class. I think we would all agree with that. This is becoming really quite big, right? And that it will get there. It will just keep getting bigger as time moves on. Now, with that in mind, he said also that Bitcoin, or he says crypto, but I'm going to assume because they're only invested in Bitcoin, that Bitcoin really won't serve as a substitute for government currencies. And even just digital assets in general probably won't do that. What that kind of opens up to, in my opinion, right, is that on a side note, we might actually get a person like this, or this caliber, or a company like that, to be pretty excited about a thing like XRP because, well, it's not going to try to overthrow them, which he says Bitcoin might try, and actually work with them. That might be something that they're really interested in. At least once more, that is just my opinion on this matter. Once more, to kind of back up our gold claim of just now, BlackRock's move into crypto, I'm just going to read it once more, was widely expected after Rick Reeder, its chief investment officer of this $8.7 trillion firm, predicted that Bitcoin could take the place of gold in November. And if you start to look at the Bitcoin price, if it were to be the same as gold, which is what that guy, the chief investment officer of a $8.7 trillion company says, is Bitcoin at 560. And if we were to calculate that in XRP price, that would be this right here. And that is if XRP and Bitcoin were to be the same. Yes, guys, I know that XRP right now is way smaller than Bitcoin is, but I've already explained yesterday why it's not necessarily like Ethereum, that XRP can't overtake them. It's not actually that XRP can't ever get to that market cap, because I also believe that as time moves on, Bitcoin will also keep going higher and higher, way further than gold as well. There's a couple other prices, for example, the Fed balance sheet, the BlackRock AUM, which we just referred to, the US M2 money supply, US GDP, and the US federal debt. We're not going to even go about this one, right? Because I think a lot of people will get really upset if we were to do something like that. But here is my two calculations. This is basically using the 100 billion maximum XRP and 21 million maximum Bitcoin. This is, for example, the real supply of XRP right now and the real supply of Bitcoin. This is basically the same as Bitcoin hitting gold. This would be the price equivalent for XRP, right? And that is Bitcoin would be then $560,000. That would have it the same market cap as gold. If you think that's impossible, well, okay, but I don't think so. And once more, if Bitcoin is really not his preferred choice, well, maybe XRP is a little bit better, right? Maybe XRP is falling more into his alley. All right. Where you guys are watching from right now? What do you guys think about the story as well? Let me just see quickly. Do you guys think that like stuff like that is possible? Like, for example, let's say $100 per XRP. Is that possible at all? Especially if you just heard the story. What do you think about it then? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of countries. HR says, way I see XRP, if it does well, might governmental backup. I don't know exactly what that means, my good sir. Oh, Hong Kong Mauritius. Hey, okay, there's a ton of people in there, huh? Watching in my car, driving down the road. Pretty nice. Hey guys, and if you're still watching, make sure you smash that like button just to help out the channel a little bit. Developer Develop says, my best guess would be to assume that it can get close to the market cap of gold. Once more, that is for, I would say, Bitcoin. I don't think there's really too many people saying that Bitcoin can't get to that value, right? Let me quickly look it up here. Bitcoin market cap silver, something like that. There we go. Here I have it now, I think. Here's, for example, the market cap comparisons right now. Gold at about 11.2 trillion. But once more, guys, if you look at the pace at which we're going right now, it's just a matter of time before we're going to get to those places, right? This is, by the way, excluding Bitcoin. This is including it. Yeah, it's going freaking exponential right now. It's just the freaking start of things, though. It's still the freaking start. Bitcoin was actually the quickest thing ever to get to $1 trillion, right? It took only 12 years, I believe, to get to $1 trillion freaking dollars. And that's going to once more be ridiculously crazy. Crane John says, Dusty, anything can happen with prices these days. You know what? This is just, I think, a little bit of a story that does make a lot of sense to me. And I think that a lot of people are saying, oh, this is not possible. Oh, this is, blah, blah, blah. But if you really start to think about it, there's quite a lot more possible than some people are making it out to be. Skate says, I'm listening at work, Tennessee via Chicago, baby. I'm looking to go long on XRP, but silver/gold will always be number one to me. Physical PM. To be honest, I think a lot of people who actually just want to have the physical things like silver and gold. But there's a niche for anything though. The tunes in my head says, truth is, it still stays speculative. It's hard to give a price on any crypto coin because it's based on demand. Like anything else in the world, it's based on demand indeed. I mean, a lot of these things are based on demand and supply. So yeah, that will always be the case. I mean, what can we say about that? Specifically for gold, this is exactly the same thing though. I mean, you cannot say that gold can ever drop anymore. You cannot say that gold will ever go up anymore. It's all based on demand and supply, yeah. If all of a sudden we found 20,000 times more gold, well, boom shakalaka. Yeah, the whole debate, the whole thing is kind of broken, right? That's like one part. However, if all of a sudden half of the gold is just disappeared, okay, then things changed. But then again, if you really start to think about it, silver is a lot more useful than gold is. You have it in microchips and whatnot, a couple of other parts like jewelry and stuff. But silver is a lot more bendable, a lot easier, but there's just a lot more of it. That doesn't mean, however, that the market cap, theoretically speaking, will never get to that point. Like, maybe silver will always stay a sliver of gold because of scarcity or some other stuff why people value gold higher. It's really not necessarily logical, though, that people actually value gold better than silver. If it were to be more scarce, then it doesn't actually need to be higher in terms of market cap. It should only be higher in terms of price. It could actually be that a less scarce asset, for example, like silver, actually beats gold in terms of market cap because there's more of it times the price. So it's also not like XRP couldn't beat Bitcoin because there's more coins or anything like that. They use gold in PC parts as well. Yes, in microchips, PC parts, it's basically the same thing. They use it. It's definitely usable, but there's a lot more use for silver. And also, yeah, a lot of gold is now traded over the freaking internet. It's also pretty crazy, huh? Guys, if you look back, I'm assuming most of you guys have aged a little bit. If you just think 10 years ago, did you ever assume crypto would turn... Oh, no, let's say it differently. Did you ever assume that you'd be in such a field that you'd watch crypto prices? I mean, just any prices like this all the freaking time, just check it out and stuff like... I mean, it's freaking crazy, man. Okay, and King Axon says, well, gold doesn't oxidate, silver does. I mean, it was just a little bit of an example here. But I'm not saying, I'm not trying to really get deeper into gold or silver like that. Discover says, sing the Pump It Up song, Dusty. To be honest, I don't know if we're pumping right now. I'm not sure. Let's quickly see on XRP on a 1 minute chart to see what we're doing in regards to the price. Hey, how you guys all doing though? Hey, let me know. How you guys feeling right now? How you guys feeling today? And make sure you press that like button, by the way. We are almost at 250 likes, I think. How many likes are we at right now, guys? Bullish, baby. 261. Oh, okay. We're already past 250, huh? Nice. Hey, guys, make sure you press that like button. Let's get it to, I don't know, maybe we can do 500 today even, I think. Maybe in the live stream. That could be pretty cool. Oh, yeah, by the way, I want you guys to also answer one of my questions. Who should we interview? Because I'm going to try, indeed, get some interviews going. Some of you guys were saying, please go and get Jeremy Hogan on there. Some others were saying, get Bearable Bull, and some others. Who would you guys want me to interview in the XRP community or in any crypto thing for that matter? Because the live streams, we're doing it quite often right now. I think it could be cool to just have some people on. But I might also just go for like a more of a technical analyst if you guys would rather prefer that. Elon Musk, of course not. You guys are freaking insane. Yeah, I'm just going to send him an email. He's going to be like, yeah, sure, Dusty. That would be nice, huh? All right. Thank you for all the faith in me, though. I like that. BC Backer doesn't do it. I've already asked him like half a year ago or so. But he doesn't do live streams like that. So I don't think so. But I can ask again, maybe. Bearable Bull would be okay. Alex Cobb, I've never spoken to, so I'm not sure how that would work. Madelon Vos, she's a Dutch speaker only, though, so that would be a little bit difficult to get, I think. BC Backer, oh, did you just call that one out already? Dark Defender, all right, that's possible. Bearable Bull is also possible. Trump. That's going to be easy, huh? That would be really simple. Just get Trump on. Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. You got to pump. No, you know how many people just told me, man, don't sing the freaking song. I just, whenever I scroll through those comments, it's like completely filled with people being angry. Having said that, should I still buy XRP after a 100% move higher? All right, let's quickly see you guys' question. Should you still buy XRP after a 100% move higher? Answer the question really quickly, like right now. Just say yes or no in the chat box. Say yes or no. And then I'll tell you guys why I'm asking this in just a second. I'm not going to do Trump. Of course not. I mean, it's you know why? You know why I asked that question, guys? You know why? Some people are saying no, huh? This article was written April 7th. So if you do the math for yourself a little bit, if you look back, April 7th, for example, you know, it's going to be quite interesting. It's definitely quite interesting. Let's quickly check out here. All right, let's go for a 4 hour. A lot of you get. There's still people saying no. All right, let's prove these people wrong. All right, let's prove these people. April 7th is right here, and the question that was asked was, should you still buy XRP after a 100% gain, basically? Well, if you did, you could have gotten yourself 120% in that meantime. You guys are feeling me with that one. That's pretty, it's pretty freaking crazy. But then again, there's so often people just tell me like, oh, Dusty, should I still buy? Is there still worth it? Is it blah, blah, blah. I keep telling people, you might want to wait for a small little correction. You might want to wait for a little, the price to fall down just a little bit. But in the end, I would say it's definitely worth it to just get into it. But Discover Enlightenment says, sing Pump It Up, Dusty. Man, what do you guys say? Yes or no? maybe I should do this song at 100,000 as well, huh? You got to pump it up, got to. But the price is not pumping, guys. We shouldn't. This is gonna be bad luck. We should wait for a little bit of a I guess a better. I was also seeing somebody say, this is a breakout, but on a 1 minute chart, just like that. What do you guys think about that? I personally do not analyze 1 minute. I don't think it's relevant too much. But then again, hey, maybe. You know, maybe if you really try to time, you know, quote unquote breakouts like this on a minute chart, you can actually get yourself like small little gains right here. Because I mean, if you get for example, a 0.5, if you do that with some leverage on, for example, something like Bybit, which we're using right now, the link is down below for this one. Best exchange if you want to trade XRP, by the way. If you want to trade XRP, use this freaking website. It's DustTBC approved. And there's also a couple other cool things happening on that one right now. But, yeah, okay, so there's a lot of people really angry with this thing, huh? I like it, though. I like it. Please, no. I like that. I like that. You got to pump it up. It's so stuck in my head, everybody. I think it's just stuck because so many people keep asking for it. But, yeah, it is pumping a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. But, yeah, I would say these types of moves are okay to grab if you're... But it's more of a gamble, right? I wouldn't personally validate anything like this. I would, as you guys know maybe from Patreon, I like to buy XRP at points which some people might call stupid. For example, when the Gary Gensler confirmed thing was going on. But then again, I don't really like to buy, you know, when there's a breakout on a minute chart just like that. I'm more of a, you know, a little bit longer term type of guy. But then again, it might be stupid. Let's quickly see, actually, when Gary Gensler exactly got confirmed again to see what the price has been doing as of that point. I think we've gone down a little bit lower, huh? We're still... No, okay. Let's quickly see. So Gary Gensler got confirmed right here. I guess we're really hovering at around that price. Like maybe like 1 or 2 cents lower than that. Okay, so that's not too relevant then. By the way, airdrop of XRP Ledger-based Flare Finance could be supported by major exchange. If you're wondering why you haven't gotten your FLR just quite yet, or if you are wondering whether you're eligible for FLR or all that type of stuff, there's a really simple thing to tell yourself. Did you have XRP before December 12th? If the answer is yes, okay, you might be eligible for FLR. If the answer is no, you're not going to get any free FLR. So Flare, that's free for every XP holder. It's about a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you had XRP before the 12th of December, you're going to get free FLR in kind of proportion to your XRP, which is a 1-to-1 type of ratio. So once more, it is 1-to-1. And if you're wondering if you can trade it already or if you should have already gotten it, no. The distribution is going to be 15% at the start once it goes live, which could be this month, could be next month. The only place that's gone quote unquote live already, which are not really live, I'll tell you guys about that in just a second, are bitrue and geodas. And what they have done is they basically issued an IOU, which stands for literally IOU. You spell it I-O and a U, but it stands for the same thing. And it means that they don't have the coins just quite yet, but once they get them, they'll basically make it a 1-to-1 type of ratio, right? So they're basically going to replace that token they've made only on their platform to the real thing once the net launches. So yeah, having said that, how to claim it, it depends. If your XRP was, for example, on Binance.us, there's a process. If your XRP was on Binance itself, there's no work at all. It's going to be just there. It's freaking simple. If you had it on a ledger, there's, again, a couple of steps. We made a couple of videos on that, but maybe you should watch somebody else who made a video on it. It's pretty simple, though. It's not hard, I think. Short coin. Trade with, wait, somebody says trade with 20-day moving average on the 4-hour chart, can't lose. Maybe if that's your style, maybe you can't lose. And if you're wondering what the most important dates are in the near future, I've explained it a couple times already, but I think people might forget a little bit. Oh, sorry, no, let me quickly, before we go into that, say about Flare. You're actually, once more, going to get a 1-to-1 ratio, but it's going to be the first month you get 15%, then the second month you're going to get between 2 and 4, and that's going to go on for the next couple of years, to then again eventually come to about 2 years, no, a couple years. I'm not sure if it was 3 years or something like that, but they're going to be giving you between 2 and 4% every single month from that on forward to make sure that it can't just be dumped and never recovered from. So people are going to get FLR consecutively and so forth and so on. Then talking about what's going to happen in terms of price, I'm still sticking to my earlier prediction, to be honest, though. I'm still going to stick with that, where it's like, let me go to the different XP chart. What was it now? Which one did we have it on? Let's quickly see which one it was on. It is basically, look at that bounce, actually. This is not drawn in today. Let's quickly see. Hey, that is interesting. We got another really interesting bounce at this area. I don't know what this part was for anymore, guys. We have to look back. I'm streaming too much now where I'm sometimes forgetting why we were putting these in, but I'm assuming it's just been an important resistance maybe in the past, or maybe actually just one of the bounces here. Interesting. It's an important level, though. We've hit it basically we're getting close to that one quite a couple of times. Maybe if we draw a little bit more of a zone here, which we're touching like really almost every day now. Look at that. We've hit it literally 1, 2, 3. Okay, once we broke through 4, maybe like a 5 times, 6. Again, just basically retesting this area like a ton of freaking times. Look at that, guys. So we're basically gearing up to go higher, in my opinion, we are. You might say, Dusty, it's again a downtrend. What's going on? This is a 1-hour chart, guys. I don't think it's a downtrend. You might, it's all just kind of a retest, I think, before sparking up higher. We're still going sideways is what I would call it. Like we have kind of an outlier right here. This is basically the tip. You might even call this a head and shoulders. It was basically going a little bit more like this. But I actually mostly predict that this is because right now the way we are valuing XRP is because of the lawsuit. And since we got one important day coming up the 19th, which you know, and the second most important day coming up the 22nd, our most likely scenarios are once more potentially another bounce here. If we actually were to follow this trend here, we'd get another bounce here pretty soon. Then maybe break down to the once more downside or the upside. Again, our expectations of XRP were to most likely buy if we were to hit this area, or our 33 here, this area-ish. These are like our two main buys, for I believe. I think that those buys were on this one, though. Let's quickly check back. No, it's a different one. It's this one. No, sorry, guys. It's on even this one, then. Screw it. All right, so our buys, I also had the buys like really beautifully located somewhere. I guess it's gone now into the abyss. But yeah, it's basically the strategy I've explained on Patreon, also in some of these videos before. We just buy a lot of these corrections. It just freaking works, specifically in bullish runs like that. But one of the earlier points is like right around here. Second one would most likely be right around here. Once more, this is taken by all the stuff we saw back in 2017-18, which I think is still relevant. Having said that, what are we kind of expecting? Well, I personally would expect it to go a little bit along the lines of we either were to kind of continue on forward here, another retest, and then either break to the downside if Bitcoin goes down, which might happen because of all this volatility regarding Coinbase, right? And the whole debacle here, that might happen. However, that is kind of a scenario number one. That's the most negative. And then the question is going to be, where do we kind of find support? Is it going to be here? Is it going to be this one? Oh, sorry. Is it going to be here? Is it going to be this one? Is it going to be the lowest? That's something I cannot tell. But that is not my most likely scenario. My most likely scenario is we kind of retest again, break out. Most likely, again, throughout the next couple of days, go towards this next level at about $2.10. So once more, going down a little bit, then most likely just go a little bit like along the lines of this until about the 19th or so, because that's, again, another important date for the XRP Ripple lawsuit. John Deaton, a attorney, is going to file his motion to intervene, which basically is going to get a lot of these XRP hodlers into the lawsuit, right? Because we're not properly represented. And once we're basically at that area, it's going to be kind of a 50-50 once more. And we'll see pretty soon what happens, though, because what usually happens at all these important lawsuit dates is that the price actually hits there, and then it kind of goes sideways for about half a day, and then the day itself, it pumps. I was saying on the live streams before, I think that might happen to about the 20th, 21st, something like that, before it actually could fall back down hard again throughout the 21st to about the 22nd, because this is a day where the Ripple is going to get a motion to strike delivered by the SEC. So the SEC is going to strike one of Ripple's defenses, and that is a little bit of what we're like waiting for right now, because this could be a little bit of a negative thing for people's faith in the lawsuit, which I have reflected or said is basically reflecting the lawsuit progress, where as of this point it might go down. And then if, all right, this is really important, really key, make sure you press the like button right now. If, I'm waiting for everybody to press the like, let's get to 500 likes. All right, we got 400. Did you guys good? Okay, I'm gonna just tell you anyway. We got to 400 something. If around this day, the motion to strike, which we are expecting, is going to almost be useless because the SEC has no freaking grounds to stand on, the price could have such a huge burst, because I've spoken to quite a lot of people, and a lot of the guys who are really involved with the lawsuit say that this date is scary. So once more, I said maybe a little bit of a day before or so the price could drop a little bit in anticipation of this lawsuit date. If it is positive, which almost any date in the past right now has been for the Ripple lawsuit, oh my days, guys, this could really be a huge spike that we're going to see there, depending on what Bitcoin is doing. Because it might also be something to just kind of have Bitcoin in the back of our head. I kept telling you guys, as long as we make higher lows, everything is Gucci. And I still completely agree with that. But then again, I mean, the lawsuit, if it's really a really positive thing happening here, it could even just be crazier of a breakout, right? Without Bitcoin's real help. It could. It definitely could. There's quite a lot of there's quite a lot of room right now. And somebody asked, why did I not get a notification? Well, guys, you don't get a notification on my channel because you only get 3 a day. Oh, this one. You want a moving average of 20? All right, I'll put a 20 moving average inside. There you go, buddy. You kept asking about the 20 moving average. I'll get it for you, brother. Don't worry about it. You said go to a 4-hour chart. You know what? I'll do that. Still, same thing applies, though. I mean, it doesn't really change anything for our theory for the next future here, for the near future. So once more, 19th is motion to intervene by John Deaton. 22nd is SEC's motion to strike Ripple's lack of fair notice defense. Should I quickly put it in text here so you guys can always remind yourself of it? What was the April 19th? John D, or maybe like XRP holders / John Deaton motion to intervene into the lawsuit, something like that, is right around here, 19th. And then the 22nd, we have motion to, I maybe have to copy it somewhere. Give me a second. This might be easier. I have it. There we go. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit of a big paste. Let me do like enter, something like that. There we go. So this is what's about to happen. That's the 2 dates, and logically speaking, the first one, this one right here, is kind of a positive thing, right? Because it's an intervention, and we already got it granted by the judge. So yeah, I mean, logically, this would be a good thing. And then afterwards, this one could be negative, but could turn out to have been, could turn out that once it's happened, it's going to be positive. That's at least what I'm expecting. Okay, so could we go up in about 12 hours? Once more, it's not really a prediction of when are we going to go up, when in the near future. There's a ton of these channels who right now are doing like, buy now, buy now, buy now, buy now. The only problem with doing that stuff is it really works properly if the bull run continues and if Bitcoin makes higher highs, and it's basically a bet that they're making, right? If it goes bad, it'll be unlucky. And the thing is, because we're in a bull run, it is so easy to tell people that story, to just say buy, 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 because you'll most likely be correct. And that is why I'm telling most people right now on Patreon as well, my little story about how I go about buying these coins. It is so ridiculously simple to make profit in crypto right now. You can almost not go wrong. That's the thing though. You can sometimes go wrong if you go with the mentality that you can't go wrong. You guys see me? Like, as long as you know that things can go south at any point, you're golden. You're already better than 95% of the other people. But if you also have in the back of your head that you can't really know if you should buy in 12 hours, 5 hours, anything like that, as long as you know that you can never know for certain, you're very good as well. And people who tell you on YouTube that you should buy now, buy then, it's never really necessarily, that they really know, because it's all a different sort of analysis, right? And there's no one analysis that is correct. There are some pieces of analysis that are kind of wrong, but there's no one thing that's just necessarily correct, so to speak. So from that perspective, yeah, it's definitely not something I can tell you if you should buy in a couple of hours from now. All I can say is our expectation is another I'm just saying, the way it's kind of looking, maybe another retest before another breakout towards the top. But then again, there doesn't have to be any. We already went in there another time. I would kind of say we can just go upwards again to about $2.10. It would not be too crazy. The last couple of times we were extremely right on XRP, saying $1.20, $1.50, $1.70, $1.90, because those were the most important levels from back then. Basically here you can, let's not stick to it for right now, but our scenarios have worked out really properly, and I'm expecting it to happen this time once more, to just basically go along the lines of this. And if it doesn't happen, that's odd. So this is the most likely scenario. If it doesn't happen, that's a little bit odd. And if you're wondering, should I hold? That is something I cannot tell you, right? You might want to, for example, go for a, okay, I should not give another example here. You know what a lot of people are doing right now, most likely, and I really know a couple of people that are doing this too. They're basically looking at this area, I would say a little bit close to 164, but they're looking at this area, and they're basically trying to wait for it to get back in there, open a long position, for example, looking at something like this even. Some people are going for crazy huge gains for basically a breakout after the retest, maybe like a stop loss, for example, right here. Basically going for like a 2 risk to reward of 2. For example, a trade like this, a lot of people are most likely waiting for this. By the way, if you're wondering, just quickly plug in where to trade this on, Bybit is the freaking way to go, all right? I'm personally using this. Works like a freaking charm. A link is down below. The link is down below. You can trade XRP. If you're from the US, there's also a link to VPN down below, but just once more, go check it out. And by the way, guys, make sure you press that freaking like button. We can get to 750 likes. This is insane. You guys are so amazing. Just want to quickly say that. I would kind of think a lot of people are, no, I know. I shouldn't say I think, I know. A lot of people are going to be trading it like right around this area. I am not saying you should. Please, guys, do not think I'm saying you should. I'm saying a lot of people are buying in this area to actually get these spike uppers, to get that big pump. And because they have their stop loss basically under a couple of these important levels, they probably won't get stopped out, won't get messed up. But then again, it depends on if you're going to go with leverage. If you're going to go with leverage, this probably won't even work because you'll be stopped out before that happens. You'll be liquidated. And you can already see what kind of happened here, right? I mean, for example, this, after 3 tests, could have already been an interesting point to go for another long because we already hit it 3 times. So right now, could have been interesting to, get into it, for example, the 3rd time. A lot of people say don't trust the 4th. On this case here, because it broke through, you don't trust the 4th. That's kind of a rule that a lot of traders use, kind of a fun thing. But MS, he says, my long is still open since 145, up 300%. Very nice, brother. Very, very freaking nice, man. And Paul says, dude, I like the video before the video starts playing. I like the button. That's all. That's support right there, my Paul. I love you like that, buddy. Thank you. This was most likely to get a lot of traders out there because what it's mostly looking like is, for example, a little bit of a, of a trade setup like this, for example, maybe 1 to 3. It just depends a little bit. For example, maybe 1 to 3, something like that. Maybe 1 to 1 sometimes, but let's 1 to 3. right? And they basically just opened their position. They saw, okay, we got another retest here, maybe like the fourth. It started to go back upwards again. They wanted to catch that wave, and boom, they just got stopped out or maybe even liquidated as of that point. That's also why this of yesterday was like one of the biggest liquidations ever. Not ever, maybe, but I already made the video yesterday, right, on my channel. You most likely saw it. I'm going to quickly grab it here. It was the video where I explained about $424 million. I'm assuming it's millions of dollars. Yeah, $424 million liquidated in XRP. That was pretty damn crazy, not gonna lie, but that is most likely due to this whole ordeal of people just taking the retest, they're trying it again, and they just got stopped out because, well, maybe they had a stop loss like this, for example, right? 10% profit, 3% loss. A little bit odd of a risk to reward, but just something along those lines, for example. They were going for something, maybe it's even 1-to-1, and they just kind of got messed up here. Because most likely, you can see already from the retest here, a lot of people are most likely buying within this area. You can see every time it gets there, it just gets picked back up. That's, again, people betting that it's going to continue on from this point. And that it basically does show a lot of strength. You might say this doesn't. There's a couple of things you can say about that. The market cap won't get to $9 trillion for a long while, somebody says. Why do I got to keep saying that? Okay, somebody else says, why are you saying this is going to $9 trillion? Okay, so people are responding to the title again. The start of the video was talking about this it's 8.7. I rounded up to $9 trillion man. Summary of the story is he has explained why Bitcoin and the whole crypto market are basically becoming a great asset class, most likely. They are invested into Bitcoin. By the way, they're into it. He has, however, said that Bitcoin could form a threat to the US dollar. He doesn't think digital assets will substitute the government-issued currencies. So 1 + 1, they could eventually be kind of happy to adopt a coin like XRP because that's really not really battling with the US dollar, and it's not really going to substitute them either. Like it's basically just the bridge currency is a lot easier. Maybe one of the problems is that it's not properly regulated just quite yet, right? So I'm thinking, maybe that's the case with that. And also at the bottom here, they basically said Bitcoin can take the value of gold. Gold right now is at about $11 trillion. If Bitcoin gets to that value, that would place Bitcoin's price at about 560,000. If Bitcoin's price is about 560,000, if we calculate that to XRP, if we use the 100 billion XRP, 21 million Bitcoin, this is what the price of XRP would be at. If we use the price of Bitcoin right now, the amount of Bitcoin right now and the amount of XRP right now, this is what it would get to per XRP. But then again, another calculation for this one is just you do gold's market cap and you divide that by the coins. That's something else you could do. Or the other way around. Realistically, when is XRP going on its next big bull run, e.g. hit higher than $2? The rumpy bumper. So there's nobody who can actually say when XRP is going to hit $2. People are really often coming in here thinking people have a glass bowl. No, the only thing you can do is kind of estimate it. I personally like to kind of, take these things with the value of the news, because I believe that that's a big factor into all this pricing, right? I believe news is really important for these XRP, or just all crypto, but mostly XRP crypto price. I believe specifically lawsuit news is most important for all of this. And so when it's going to hit $2, who can tell? Wait, somebody says $500 by the end of this year. It sounds like you're on Substance and watching too much YouTube. I don't know if you're talking about me or somebody else in the chat. When do you think you can stake XRP, Dad? Don't call me Dad. That's weird. You can actually stake your... There's a link down below to bitrue. You can actually... get your XRP on there. I don't know. Yeah, I think you can call it stake. It's basically saving it, but you get like a 5% return on your XRP. So you can check it out down below if you want to. I used to trade XRP on bitrue, by the way, if you're wondering, mostly. A little bit later, I switched over to so on bitrue, I'm just using that like for the spot, and Bybit I'm using for if I really want to bet basically or go for leverage trading. I use Bybit. It works like a freaking charm, guys. I really am happy with this one. And I just told you, I've been in discussions with them for years. And it's only been since yesterday that we finally came to a good conclusion, because I wanted some really interesting giveaways for you guys. So everybody who's made an account under me is going to be eligible for some competitions, right? And I just couldn't come to terms with the competition. I wanted it to be good. And right now they finally agreed to a good competition. So once more, if you're trading on there, you might even want to re-sign up because you have a good chance of winning something cool. All right, so okay, there's also a lot of people asking what exchange. I would say if you're in the US, Bitrue is fine. Uphold is definitely fine. Once more, not financial advice, none of this stuff. If you're in Europe, it's really freaking easy, right? Binance works like a charm. Bitrue works like a charm. What else do we have here? What other places? If you're in Asia, I have no freaking clue. So don't come around asking. I guess most places are also just Binance eligible. So I would say go for those ones. And if you're in a country that has no access to any of these places, don't ask me because I'm not going to know. So maybe just, I would say use Google. But then again, you can also ask in the chat box. Maybe somebody will answer you. So yeah. Let's see. Buy what you can afford. Also, another important thing I should say here is you don't have to go 100% into XRP. You know that, guys, right? You don't have to go 100% into one coin. You don't have to go fully into it. You might actually just go for a couple of coins. For example, not my whole portfolio is. I have my full portfolio here over on Patreon, but you'll know, everybody, it's not fully XRP. The reason why is because I would say my crypto portfolio is for a good part into some of these bigger coins, but you can also see it from a broader perspective. What is your portfolio looking like? Well, I would always say if you have a portfolio, always have some gems in there too, some coins which can have some great potential to go crazy. XRP used to be one of them. Right now, we've already gone up a lot, and it's still a really amazing coin, but it's not like one of those 1,000 times gems, right? So sometimes here and there, I'm just looking for some coins which are extremely cheap, and that is where I use my freaking Twitter and you guys in the comment section for. Because a lot of you guys just keep recommending me coins, and I check into it. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty nice. And that type of stuff I will be sharing over on Patreon as well. So we got a kind of a small hint above there. Look, if we're to, for example, want to trade a breakout like this, when we got kind of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times test, this is really a strong freaking level. You might say a breach one. This doesn't really count, right? It's basically testing this level 5 freaking times, something like that. We could definitely try to time a breakout like this. We could definitely attempt. Theoretically speaking, buying every time it hits this box is also a strategy which I think would work. Just quickly saying that. Not saying you should, but I'm saying it could. And a breakout like this, we would only buy, I would personally only buy it, if we actually got another confirming candle after. So for example, if it broke out like this and we get another green one, I would maybe buy into the green one itself already, or once the green one gets confirmed and then there's a red one, most likely like this. It usually goes like this, and I'll buy, once it maybe, for example, hits around this area here. That type of stuff I could really often go for. That's like most of my trading, actually. It looks like that. A lot of the other trading is like just trying to buy the dip, because in bull runs, it just works like a charm, and you almost always make profit. It's just so freaking simple. Hey guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you freaking press that subscribe button. Gifferson says, you guys, YouTuber, helped XRP fly to the moon. That's really not the truth though at all. Because even if you consider everybody watching right now, if everybody here, every single body, put up $10,000, we'd still really not make that much of a difference, to be honest. And I don't think the majority of people here watching are trading $10,000 on the fly. So, why you guys keep saying Dusty, can you sing? Man, are we pumping for real? Let me quickly check out a 1 minute chart here for XRP. Yeah, so we broke above 173 once more. Yeah, so, okay, so we're actually above 171 as well. For XP, so we're... That's interesting. It's really holding that Fibonacci level, like, dearly, huh? Okay. Yeah, but this type of stuff is a 1 minute chart. We don't trade that, by the way. Please, guys, do not think we are. We're just quickly checking. It's not really pumping that heavily, to be completely honest. How much did we do just now? Okay, I mean, since we started streaming 50 minutes ago, hey, I'm not trying to say it, but I mean, every time we start streaming, we go up a couple percent. It has never happened, I think, that we start streaming and the price just goes down in the meanwhile. Let's see here. So this is... Yeah, we started streaming 53 minutes ago. We're already up 3% since we started streaming, boys. Let's go. I think that's pretty funny. My name's David. That's nice to hear, boys. Spamming the listener. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put on slow mode. Maybe that might help a little bit for Morgan to make the chat go a little bit better. But where you guys are watching from right now as well, though. What? I'm not done streaming. Why are you saying I'm still gonna start? I'm here to stay, guys. I'm just getting excited. What do you guys talk about here? I'm just getting excited. We're not. Hey, Muhammad Akra. Thank you so much for becoming a supporter, or a what does he call it now? A subscriber or supporter. I don't know how to call it, but thank you. You got to pump it up. You got to. We're still waiting, guys, for $2 though. That's the first start. That's just a light goal though. $2 is just a freaking start of everything. You got to know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Gilferson says, no offense, Dusty. I love what you're doing, and I respect you guys because you help us get rich. Well, I mean, I hope so, but then again, think about it. Every time you buy XRP, that's your own choice. So, did I help you? It depends, because all I'm doing here is cover what I think is interesting to cover, and if you're going to buy, that's still exactly your own choice. So, you have it all to owe to yourself, I guess. You got to know, pump it up. Dusty, where do you see XP in the next 2 years? That's something I cannot tell. No, there's no way to put anything like that. 2 years, you know how much time that is? Okay, good example here. Let's look back, because somebody, thank you so much for asking me that question. 2 years, huh? Okay, let's take a look at this one. This is the entire crypto market cap right now. We are at about April 2021. All right, April 2021 means April, July. The market cap 2 years ago was at about $170 billion. So where are we going to be in 2 years? God, that's a difficult ass question. Look at how much we've done in the meantime here. The whole market cap has gone 1,300% upwards. What can I say then, guys? How can I know? 2 years is such a long time. There's so much which can happen. There's so ridiculously much. We can keep going up with this momentum. We can also fall down. We might get another correction going on. Who knows? So that type of stuff, I can never answer anybody. People talk about GSX. GSX got a exchange listing coming up, I saw, right? The Bitmart. Definitely you're right. Dusty, stream for 24 hours. We all go to $10. That would be really interesting, huh? If we just start streaming, the price just keeps pumping up. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be a really good day. I would be happy to see that, though. You hit 750. Guys, what's the like amount looking like right now? Somebody says we hit 750. Is that real, or are you trolling me? I don't see it in front of me, but I'm happy with that. Oh, damn, though, guys. If you start to think about that, look what happened in the last 2 years, just like that, like from April 2019 to now. And then just think about what can happen once more, huh? Rothboss coming back in. I'm ready to pump it up. XRP gang, gang, gang with the $5. Thank you so much. Rothboss is always here. I don't think there's been any day where you're not here, huh? You're crazy. Rothboss, crazy like that. Is this the XRP chart? This is the crypto. Oh, sorry, guys. Can you not see the top left? Can you not see this? Is this outside your reach? I'm not sure what I have it cropped into. Can you see my mouse moving right now? Because this is the chart that we're watching. You can see it in the top left. This platform, by the way, is TradingView, if you're wondering. Don't you know, pump it up. Yeah, everybody. Get excited. Get excited. I am excited. Everybody should be excited. You got to know, pump it up. Maybe I should just sing it in my head, Maybe I should just, instead of, so we don't annoy people, everybody just play it out loud. Maybe somebody should clip it at one point, and we just, play it alongside. Or maybe just you, if you're watching this right now, open up this song in another tab, just jam to it. Would be nice. Victor says he probably bought in at 0.05 cents and already quit his job. That's why he is always here. Now, I guess, well, congratulations to him if he did. That would be really amazing. That would be really amazing. Guys, who here has made profit with XRP? Let me know. Or maybe we should just say it differently. Is there anybody who has not made profit with XRP? That would be even more crazy if you didn't make any profit with that. Oh, by the way, guys, a little side story. We were talking about this the other day in the live stream. We were talking about the TikTok thing. You guys asked me, do I have a TikTok? I said yes. I was busy with it, but it wasn't really too amazing. I didn't like it too much. Did you guys hear about this situation as well, the whole Strike thing? There were a ton of people in the comment section saying, oh, Strike, they exit scammed, and ha ha ha, the Matt Lorion situation. I actually saw a couple of updates on that. So what I've heard now is that they're... Okay, I guess this side is... This side is not in. But I heard basically that they're rebranding, and the Matt Lorion, who is like a million follower individual out there, so he's basically a big target. He was, I think, contacted by some just guys in the crypto space to go and promote a project. He did. Really, this is a really sad story in my opinion, though. Like, he has a million. Let's see his TikTok. TikTok here. Matt Lorion. What is it now? Matt Lorion. It's a really sad story, though. Matt, let me type it in. Lorion. Freaking huge amount of followers over on TikTok. Got debated a little bit, and now he's a little bit of a victim to a pretty big. So this is his. I'm assuming. Yeah, I think he has 2 TikToks in. This is his freaking trading TikTok, and you have like the what's it called now? Just a normal TikTok, because he's a pretty popular guy. And here you can see all this my own crypto type of stuff, right? Basically, the other guys who came up to him with this project exit scammed, basically took the money, and now I think he's rebranding it and basically. Yeah, it's just starting something new. Because so many people were scammed in the whole ordeal. But in the end, it wasn't a scam on his part. At least I'm assuming, right? I'm also agreeing with him. Because I can understand. Look, for example, you know, the reason I kind of can sympathize is there's a ton of people emailing me, for example, saying, hey, Dusty, can you work with us? Can you work with it? Blah, blah, blah. And I try to say no to as many people as I can. Because you don't want to work with all these fishy guys, right? But I'm also assuming he's, I think, 17 years old. A teenage millionaire, okay? Pretty young. You get, for example, contacted by a really interesting looking company who's creating their own crypto. You're early, you're a co-owner. Sounds like a really juicy plan, right? I get that. And then after a little while, those guys who made it, who both, for example, maybe have 1/3 and you have 1/3 as well, they exit scam you, and you're all of a sudden the guy with the name with 1 million followers plus. You're all of a sudden just left in the dark. Yeah, I get how that can really hurt your name a little bit. But he's basically now stated that he's going to start something new, afresh. And it wasn't his mistake. Somebody says Strike will be listing on Whitebit in max 4 weeks, and on Whitebit we will have minimum 80 million market cap. I'm not exactly sure how that is going to go, like what the market cap and stuff is looking like. I just know I kind of sympathize for him, and I kind of feel bad, but I guess it's all rebranding right now, and it's going to be coming out better. The only thing I'm not sure of is if it's going to be the same Strike that basically exit scammed, or if it's going to be like a new project on its own with just him in the lead to just make sure that none of the people who got hurt are going to stay hurt. Okay, so this is... Okay, I'm just hearing a video right now. He basically explains here... Oh, you guys can't listen to it. I'm listening right now. Okay, so he's basically said we won't give up. There's a ton of people who have been scammed because 3 of the developers tried to, went away with the money. But because they had such a huge social media following, they had such a huge... Or they now had an audit and whatnot, they're going to continue this on and still make it happen, still make it big. So that's the matter on this one. Okay, change the topic. Nobody cares about this guy. I still think it's important to know, though, just because I kind of feel in his, shoes, like where you are, getting messed up by all of that. You guys feel me? Guys, we have a scammer in the chat right now. That's not me. That's a scammer. Why the audacity of these people, though? The guys who use Dusty BC. Somebody says use a voice meter, Dusty. I've never done that before. Maybe I should look into it. Somebody says holding Strike strong. This thing is going to the moon. Whitebit listing. Maybe it's like a safe moon type of coin. Whitebit listing pending, audited, so it's safe. NFT marketplace being developed as we speak. Great entry price right now at 30 cents. Get on it. Once more, I'm not saying it's a great entry. I'm just saying, hey, I sympathize with him. I don't feel, but yeah, those scammers, man, in the chat box is freaking crazy. Oh, it's .org, not .com? All right, sorry, man. I just saw it at the top here. I just pressed it. But it's .org, apparently. All right. But yeah, everything is still going nicely. Look at that, guys. XP picking up the pace again. 30-minute chart on this one. XP has no use case. Oh, this guy. Who said that just now? Didn't have a use case. Oh, damn. And Morgan, you can let some of these guys go. Like, for example, MS, or maybe it was Nomadic who banned MS. Because, I mean, yeah, you said some cool stuff. Hey, guys, let's get to 1,000 likes. We're almost there. How much do we have to go? I think 100 more, right? If we get to 1,000 likes, I'll give everybody watching right now 1 cookie. How? I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, make sure you press that like button. Let's get it going. And also, guys, we're almost at 92.5k subs. We just need 30. No, we just need 3 more. Make sure you press that freaking subscribe button, guys. 3 more subs, and we're at Oh no, sorry guys, 92.5. It is growing like crazy. You guys are all so freaking amazing. I love every single one of you watching right now. Okay, and by the way, I'm thinking of a couple of cool giveaways, guys. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to be doing, but I'm gonna have to go big on this one, I think. Once more, I want to try to help out as many people as I can. But the only problem is, at first we were thinking about doing a 10,000 XRP giveaway. That obviously, because of the price now, cannot come anymore. I mean, 10,000 is $17.5 thousand. That is, of course, too much to do. But I'm thinking maybe we're gonna do something like 3,000 XRP, or maybe just that 100 people come in. You know, like 25. I'm not sure. Oh wait, 100 people, 25. Yeah, that's also possible. Like something cool that where we can help out as many people as possible who just don't have that much XRP, at least. You know, to make sure that it's spread out a little bit. But then again, I'm not sure. Chico says, man, why you always say that? You always make me want to have cookies, man. I just love it. Bro, give it to me. Yeah, okay. So to kind of conclude the story, guys, XRP will keep going on over a longer term. In my opinion, there's no doubt. If you have doubt, hey, that's completely up to you, but I don't think there's really any reason it's not going to work out. Right? I just think the lawsuit is really reflecting the price right now. Since the lawsuit is going good, we have the 19th coming up, the motion to intervene. That's going to be amazing. We have the 22nd coming up. That might be a little bit negative at the start, but eventually will be good as well, I think. We can have so many hints that the technology and everything that's kind of building around it will just keep picking back up. Oh, sorry, I just saw this one, guys. I wanted to quickly talk to you guys about it. A dormant address containing 500 Bitcoin or $31 million has just been activated after 10 years. To be honest, these types of things are quite bearish. Why? Well, usually it's being said, if these guys of 10 years plus come into the circulation again, it means that all the old people, the guys who've held for a long time are going to be changing over, going to be Nomadic. MS is a Patreon. He's being real with that, Nomadic, so you can keep him there. Once these guys from 10 years or older are coming on in again and selling their coins, basically, or waking up again, that's bad because it means the amount of people new are going to really overcap the amount of old people. There's basically a chart for that. I'm going to look it up and show you guys in one of the next videos coming up here. As it basically shows one turnaround point for crypto, maybe, potentially. As all those older guys are basically selling off right now, the newer guys are picking it up. Yeah, that would not be good. Let's just summarize it like that. It would not be good, all right? I'll pick up a chart here soon. I don't have it open for right now, but I'll explain it to you guys. However, I don't think it's a big thing to worry about. Some people do. Some people say so. XRP, $8 this year. It is possible from any way, shape. It's definitely possible. Will it happen? That's a different question. It is, however, really something to acknowledge, I guess, that it's already gotten to this freaking high in such a short amount of time. I mean, to freaking $1.96 while they're being sued, that is really something. That is really freaking amazing. Then exclusive Bitcoin Ether XRP hot-EOS curve. Technical analysis April 15th. Are you guys holding any of these coins? I know you guys are holding XRP, obviously, but any of the other ones? Because I've been thinking here, is there any coin you want me to talk about next in one of the videos? I talked about VeChain just now, but is there any other coin you want me to talk about? Maybe out of this list here, for example. Let me know in the comment section or in the chat box right now. Let's see, Bitcoin. Bitcoin price broke out above 61.5K on April 13th. It reached an all-time high of 64.8K on the next day. Technical indicators are still bullish. This is especially evident by the fact that the MACD has nearly crossed into positive territory. Might be a good trade opportunity, could be. The closest resistance area is found at 68.725. This is an intermediate resistance level found by the external fib retracement. While this could potentially reject the price, the upward move is likely to continue towards the range of $83,000 to $90,000. Okay, so that is on Bitcoin. Whew. Okay, so the most interesting part to watch right now, according to them, is 68.7 thousand. All right. A lot of you guys are saying the same thing. H-bar, hot, EOS, Pirate. I'm not going to talk about Pirate. Holochain. Holochain is actually one of my good holds. I do like that. I'm not going to lie. VeChain as well. XLM, I like that. BTT, I like that. Dogecoin, I'm definitely not going to cover, sorry. Dogecoin got my account happy. I do get that, though. Yes, I do get that. Ethereum. The ETH BTC pair has been moving upwards. I mean, you know, all these pairs actually against BTC. Let's quickly check out how XRP versus Bitcoin is doing. I haven't checked that one out in a little bit here. Let's quickly see. Okay, so we got a little fall right now. Let's see how much we've gone through. Only two. Okay, this is actually a 1 minute. Okay, never mind. So you're on a 4 hour basis. Let's go for 1 hour actually. Okay. Let's go press auto. Let's quickly see here. So this is the local high, which we saw. Strategy would appoint this and, ooh, just not this one. Oh, we would have almost caught the bottom with our buying strategy, huh? That's a little bit too bad. I guess a second new high, if you just bought in, for example, minus 10. Let's quickly see. Right around here. Again, this would be our buying point, taking profit, for example, at maybe like 5% profit, for example. Could have worked fine. Maybe 3%, just depends. Let's see our new local high, basically. 10% here, boom, bada boom, bada bing, bought the bottom. You guys see it. So yeah, overall, actually, the XRP to BTC pair could have actually made us a lot of profit too on this one. In this case, would have been pretty good setup. So let me put in those buys again for you guys that are wondering about them. Let's go. In this case here, this would have been the first buy-ish, and the second buy would have looked like this. Oh, sorry, this right here. Profiting in things would have been, right now, really minimal, maybe 1%, but in the end, I think this will also be a fine one. And on the normal XP pair, you've already seen it, I think, huh? Yeah. By the way, the strike. I'm just quickly checking here. You guys said org, not com, huh? So is this okay? This is the newer website, Stripe Finance, crypto-based NFT. Oh, it's a complete NFT marketplace. Oh, that's pretty damn. Damn. Okay, so they're picking up the pace again, huh? So this is again from the guy which we just covered. They've decided to switch it over a little bit. Okay, that's pretty nice, guys. Must admit. All right, got to give him a little clap for that one. On Pancake Swap, going in with the hype. That's really smart. Got to hand it to them, guys. That's a really big switch up. You know, you got to give it to them. You got to give it to them for being, I guess, scammed out of it to turning it around like that. 17-year-old guy. Got to give him a little clap for that. Got to give him. Got to give my respect where it's due. Sorry for not finding the right website. The .org instead of .com. Not sure what happened. I guess the .com was then maybe the stolen one, which basically the developers went off with. And now the .org is the new one. Or this? That's interesting. All right. What are you guys up to right now? Hey, let me know where you guys watching from. Right now it's 6. Freaking let me quickly see. It's 6:10 p.m. And where you guys watching from? Exerpina, we miss you. Hey. I would actually. Okay, wait. You guys saying something on a 4-hour? Let's quickly see here. No, there's nothing really I would actually point out here in terms of. No. There's no real pattern in this case here. The only pattern I guess you can see is that we have kind of a consecutive pattern where we're going about 20% down, 10 to yeah, like it's basically happened every single time. We get some really juicy buys in this case here, but there isn't really any triangle or anything like that or wedge that's perfectly forming in my opinion, or properly forming even. I wouldn't personally count any of these. Hey guys, we're almost at 1,000 likes. Make sure you press that button real quick. Anyone heard of Orfano? Hawaii, Stairway to Heaven. All right, Toronto. Yeah, a lot of people in the XP community are also from Toronto, I've noticed nowadays. Crypto Sneak says, review the website properly, please. I want to know more about it. About which one? About the Strike thing. What to cover about it then? It's a crypto-based NFT marketplace. Buy on pay. We're not, I guess it's just the idea is pretty logical. They just rebranded now. So after first, yeah, I guess since he got scammed now, they've just changed up. Become, I guess it's going to be an interesting vision. Could it be interesting in terms of price? Definitely. You know, and in terms of popularity, I mean, a lot of these NFT platforms right now are picking up the pace. So from that perspective, yeah, it's definitely one that could go well. But once more, I'm not sure too much. I'm not going to go over the white paper. I mean, we can press it if you want to. Yeah, it's oh, it's a 7-pager. Okay, so in terms of white paper, not too strong, I guess. It's on the short side. In terms of vision, I mean, every NFT marketplace is basically the same on that note, right? In terms of vision. Isn't it? Is that they're always going to be the biggest marketplace in the NFT realm? However, it is, from that perspective, really a good timing on that note. You know, NFTs are really popping off still. I would actually say NFTs, like the last week or so, has been okay. But before that, like 3 weeks ago, NFTs were really going crazy. I mean, in the Discord, by the way, the XP Discord that we have, people are still going pretty crazy about NFTs almost every single day right now. It's completely crazy about that. So your prediction for XP will be raising tomorrow? Well, our expectation is that the price will keep going up. But then again, who in the end of things will know ultimately, right? Because Coinbase right now has stirred up a lot of controversy and a lot of volatility. Hey, we hit 1,000 likes. Woo! Little clap. It has hit up a lot of volatility. So that might definitely be something just kind of strange happening right now. Or it could just be something we haven't really witnessed before, where the price is just moving in a really strange way. Let's just put it like that, right? Because it's just something we haven't witnessed before. But generally speaking, XRP bullish, Bitcoin bullish, VeChain, I would say bullish on the sense that it's going to go up longer term. Very short term, I'm a little bit afraid to buy this one. But then again, you know, it's still a solid project. $1 is still, in my opinion, pretty juicy. Litecoin, never buying that dumb stuff again. Litecoin can go up in price, yes, but it's not based on fundamentals anymore. It's definitely not got that much good going on for themselves. If you think so, you're just we're not on the same page. Let's put it like that. ADA has a lot of good going for themselves, especially the last couple of days have been juicy. I've been hearing quite a lot about them, and they have, just a lot to do. Just let's put it like that. They have a lot going on. Last couple of days, a lot of cool announcements coming in, so that's most likely why the price is also going so properly. XLM, you guys all know it. XLM is also on my list all the time. It's basically like XRP, but then a little bit more P2P-ish. A little bit less of a coin I love in comparison to XRP then. DOT, always love it. I mean, I love kind of every Ethereum competitor, especially ones that can kind of prove themselves to be better. And Polkadot is one of those. ADA is, like, I would say, this is the second one to really be able to prove it, at least, that they're better than that. Litecoin will likely hit 350 this market cycle. I do think so. What do you think about BTT? I do like BTT mostly on Justin Sun's part. Somebody says, can you add a link to your description of the Stripe Finance? People might find it interesting. I could do that. I could put a link down there. Stripe Finance. It's in the description. The second link. Any other coin, guys? What do you... Okay, ZLQZAA, longer hold on that one specifically, actually. But a lot of dips on ZIL. Not actually sure how it's performing right now, to be completely honest with you. Okay. Oh, okay. So I would say ZLQZAA actually comes along with the kind of the XRP pattern here, right? Kind of on the same note. Basically, where dips are definitely good ones to buy. Like for the last couple of months since December. Just every time we buy, yeah, just in general, dips are good to buy in this one. Yeah, it's another validated one. XRP dips are good to buy. ZLQZAA dips are good to buy. ADA, a little bit more afraid with those dips, to be completely honest. Guys, there's a lot of people in the chat really excited about Strite. That's pretty cool. Pretty popular then, huh? Flare token. We just talked about Flare already. Once more, I think everything that you need to know about Flare has already been out there. My Zilliqa dipped, but it's long term. How did your Zilliqa dip though? How? How did you? How? I mean, we're so close to all-time high. How did you lose money on this one? How did you guys lose money on this one? That you're doing something wrong if you're losing money on Zilliqa then. That is definitely that is interesting. Let's quickly see how the strategy would have held up in this case. Let's quickly see. Oh, that's minus 50 though. Pooh. Okay, that's a heavy little dumpy dump right there. Okay, maybe I was underestimating maybe I was underestimating that a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so our buy would have most likely been right on this area here. We've been a slight little profit right then, like right now, maybe like 2-3% profit. Yeah, once more, that type of stuff is over on Patreon, my buying strategy. But I'll make an update today, guys, over on how that works, my buying strategy once more. I did an update yesterday with a video and examples, but I'm gonna go over it once more even. Because I think I should maybe. People are saying go over the title again. Just watch the beginning of the live stream. I did the full first 20 minutes are about that. So I definitely think you should check that out then. Talk about Apollo. Talk about Apollo. I haven't really heard anything about Apollo. Just that they are going to be getting some exchanges coming up. XRP breakout. Is there anything happening on XRP front? Let's see. Let's see on the XRP front. Yeah, we're coming along, guys. We're coming along. 175. Going crazy. No, it's like basically back to parts we've hit earlier today. However, this time it's more, a little bit more volume. But is that really a breakout? I mean, it is what we were talking about on the hourly. Once more, if you get a good confirmation on a higher time frame, you might actually buy this one. It might actually be juicy to do. Yeah, that might be juicy, guys. That might be juicy. We got okay. Let me quickly see here. Who here is not holding XRP? Let's just ask. No, let's ask it differently. Who here is holding XRP? Maybe we should ask. I'm not sure which one is better to ask, because I think the majority of the people here also are in love with it. But oh yeah, so let me quickly go over some of the coins. TRX, definitely a coin which is again fueled by Justin Sun. Potential on that one. What about ADA? ADA, again, if you're talking about the head behind IOG or IOHK, Charles Hoskinson, what a goat that man is. So once more, I have really high expectations of it. If you're talking about the price right now, it's mostly got the longer term things going for themselves, right? It's basically we're looking for those smart contracts, stuff like that in the next 4 months. I mean, yeah, that's nice. So I'm happy with that too. Yeah, all of you guys are, huh? What do you think about Reef? I don't know anything about Reef. Volume increased by 22 bill to 23 bill. Yeah, it's going nuts, huh? That means Jim McCallum is also going to be selling a freaking ton pretty soon here. But we are seeing a little bit of a breakout happening. A little bit extra than we saw here in terms of percentages. Let's see our dip. We're already 2.5% up in like 10, 15 minutes. Let's see it on a 15-minute perspective. Okay, this is looking like a really shitty chart like this just now. Okay, the only one we'd actually need, however, is the line. But then we have all the other ones in there as well. We only need this line. How steady is this one? No idea, to be completely honest. It's basically looking like this somewhere. But I was saying, man, if we get something like this going on, it could be worth it to, for example, attempt a long position. Once more, if you're looking for any place, Bybit is the way to go. This is the one I'm using for my XRP trading right now. And the good thing, once more, I'm going to say once freaking more, is if you trade with XRP, you get paid in XRP. So if you make money, the money is XRP that you're trading with. So that's freaking juicy like that. I like that. I like that a ton. The inverted perpetuals. I love that. It's coin margin. So you're making freaking coins for trading. It's so freaking satisfying to me. Because if you're trading with USDT, I find it difficult to switch it all over into XRP and stuff like that. You see the price go up and down. If you're, trading and you're getting paid in XRP, it just, I don't know, it feels better to me. But yeah, this is basically what we're waiting for. A breakout with a confirming candle on a higher time frame. Could definitely be worth a buy. Or retest here. I guess either. Can I get Bybit in the US? There's a link down below for a VPN because US, UK, you need a VPN to go for Bybit. But if you've accidentally gone with a US account, they don't ban accounts. All they do is actually get rid of the IP. So you have to go for a different place on the VPN then, but you're going to be fine, right? Or just I guess go to a different country, whatever. You're going to be fine. You just cannot use the same IP anymore. But even though it's not available in the US, VPN, simple freaking solutions. it's okay. What cold wallets do you all use? I think most people here use Ledger Nano. Is the one we mostly use. Gilverson says, I just want to buy and save XRP for the future. That is the reason why I'm asking some price predictions about its price. Some predictions about its price. Yeah, man. I mean, we're all kind of in the same boat, though, if you think about it. We're all just hoping for XP to really get to some of these heights you're referring to. But then again, yeah, will it really? Well, I think so. Will it in the end? Nobody can know. We're just all expecting it to. Joaquin says, much love, homie. Appreciate you. Man, appreciate the $5. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate every single one of you, though. Equally. Sorry, Joaquin. Still appreciate everybody equally here for joining by. Stopping by, just saying hi. Dusty, do you use a cold wallet? Yes, exclusively. I would say I use a very small part just in exchanges. If I'm just, for example, on Bybit I have money because right now you also have a new action where you can actually get a return on your money and your balance. So that's pretty damn cool. I use bitrue a little bit. I use Binance a little bit. There's some money on all of that stuff because, well, sometimes you're trading with something like, right? But the majority of my money is locked up in, you guys know, what did you say? In cold storage. HR says it can't get over the fact that Bitcoin did it and XP with banks has chances. I don't know what you mean with Bitcoin did it. Bitcoin did what? But yeah, we're kind of on breakout watch, I would say, right? I think it's on every time frame though. I mean, oh, this is so ugly. I'm so sorry for everybody watching thinking I'm a retard for making it like that. I'm so sorry, everybody. But it's on basically on every time frame. We have a smaller breakup. We're waiting for confirmation. If that were to be the case, we'd most likely just buy in, get this hoop-de-hoop going, hopefully validate our expectation. But then again, you never know for a fact, though, right? This is basically, this idea is we're going to be going up until the 20th-ish because 19th is a positive date. Dusty, can you get a shout out to my girlfriend Cassandra? She's awesome. 64-bit crypto, I agree. She sounds awesome. Dusty, you personally think XRP is bigger than Bitcoin? Well, let's put it like this. I do think there's a lot of potential for XRP to actually get over Bitcoin if you start to think about real utility. And saying Bitcoin is the first to do it is not necessarily true, right? I'll get a lot of hate for this all the time, but it's okay. Bitcoin is not necessarily the first to do everything. It's just the first to become really popular at what it's doing. We don't know if there wasn't any other network who was actually already fixing the double spend problem. Bitcoin just was the bigger proposed idea that got attention. For example, a lot of this XRP stuff and Ripple stuff, we should actually say, was already built before Bitcoin even existed. Is this a thing now? Bill says, Dusty, my girlfriend, her name is Abby, and she loves your intro. Man, maybe should make this my new job. Just go over people's girlfriends' names. Make that my thing. The Great Reset is going to mess up a lot of people. I mean, it just depends on your point of view, right? I mean, the Great Reset could be a really good thing for coins like XRP. If it's going to be the bridge, I mean, that could be really amazing, right? If it's going to be the bridge of these newer currencies, I mean, a Great Reset would most likely mean the collapse of the US dollar because of all the debt, right? So a bridge currency to make all this faster, cheaper, better. I mean, it can't really be bad in that sense. Dust. Okay, let's stop. You guys are good, Dusty. Dusty, my girlfriend is Leanna. She likes to pump it up. All right, John De Silva. Another one. There's another one. Dart Ungnen says my girlfriend is Sonia. Okay, let's nice. Very nice, everybody. Okay, do you think XP can reach $100 in 10 years? I like that prediction. I like that idea. There's so many people who always come up with this, huh? Like saying, oh, Dusty, what do you think about that? What do you think? I've given you so many thoughts about that before. So many thoughts. Dubai Singer says, Dusty, when you come into Dubai, hit me up on Instagram. I'll be happy to show you around and help you out with anything, bro. Dubai Singer. It's going to be a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks, maybe something like that. I'm not sure it's going to be 2 or 3, but let's say at maximum 3.5 weeks, max. I don't get about the market cap. The thing about market cap is it's basically just the amount of coins outstanding times the price. So the reason some people say market cap is important is because it does show basically how much money is kind of in it, right? Or how much it's worth. For example, gold is the amount of gold out there times the price per unit. For example, if this were to be, I don't know the exact per what this is. Is this per I don't know per what unit this is, but let's say just this is per unit. It's times the price times the amount of units outstanding. With XRP, it is the XRP price times the amount of XP outstanding, which is this right here. However, things get difficult if you really think about what the market cap actually does, because this price here can change by, for example, 5 cents with only $10. If, for example, everybody in the XP community were to decide, you know what, we don't want to sell it anymore, we were going to wait for it, well, the price can actually jump up. Or if there's a couple of guys with some fat fingers, for a couple of seconds, this price here could go up by 10 cents without freaking $3 billion coming into the market. It could just be done with a couple dollars. And that's where things get difficult, because this market cap might really over or undervalue something, because this is just the amount of money that this is worth right as of this point. It doesn't mean there's actually this much money that got put into it, nor does it need $5 billion of money to come in. If we all decided, which of course would kind of go against the principle, but if we all decided nobody's going to sell Bitcoin below $100,000, it doesn't mean all of a sudden people put in $800 billion. It just means all of a sudden this is worth that much. And that is where things get difficult, because, well, is there really a limitation to what something could be worth in that sense? Definitely not, right? We could all just agree on something and it would be worth that. There's quite a lot of coins who come out almost every day with a valuation of, let's say, $100 trillion or $5 quintillion. The only thing is, it doesn't last that long. It really isn't so. But if I were to make a coin right now, I make a coin, and I make this coin called Dusty Coin, right? Or Dusty BC Coin. I make it have a, let's say, $100 trillion coin supply, and I put the price at the start of nothing, but I traded with myself one coin for $1. All of a sudden, it's 100 trillion or whatever the amount of coins I had times $1, right? So the market cap would be freaking 100 trillion. But the volume would be kind of nothing because people wouldn't pay for it. But that still would say, oh, all of a sudden, this asset is worth $100 trillion. Well, yeah, it kind of is, but it's not really backed. And that's, again, why you have a lot of metrics to actually kind of go about all of this. Somebody says it's pumping a little bit again. Yeah, we're just waiting for a little bit of a breakout. I mean, it's most logical if it actually were to break out, though. I'm just saying. It would be logical. Morgan says, shut up and take my money for DBC coin. If only I had a concept, I would get it fixed, but I don't have anything, which I think would be really useful. Dust, do you think XRP is undervalued? If we're talking about the real utility, I would say XRP is still on the lower side for actually the comparison to, for example, just some of these other ones. I would say yes, it is still undervalued for its, yes, let's put it like that. Yes, I still think it's undervalued. How much does it take for XP to move 5 cents? This is why last days I have been disillusioned by it. Too many coins in circulation, which will stop the 3 digits at 4 digits. So Fraz, let's put up one thing real quick. There are never too many coins. The amount of coins never, that doesn't matter for anything. This is a construct made by some people who I think are just really trying to hype things up, because there's a lot of people who said, oh, get into this coin. It doesn't have too many, or let's say, for example, get into Litecoin. It doesn't have that much of a circulating supply in comparison to XRP or something like that. That's all just really stupid. All you're doing is talking about the price per unit, but Bitcoin, we have read the original emails by Satoshi Nakamoto, right? Satoshi Nakamoto is the founder of Bitcoin. He has basically stated, all right, if, for example, 0.001 Bitcoin would be worth €1, let's then not go and talk about 1 Bitcoin, but let's go and change 1 Bitcoin worth to 0.001 Bitcoin worth, which basically would mean right now 1 Bitcoin has 100 million Satoshi, which means 1 Bitcoin can be split up into 8 decimals in total. Like, you have basically, here you can see, there's basically 8 thingies right there. They wanted to make it so, that's again a construct by Satoshi Nakamoto. He said, we can also change it so it's not like 1 with a lot of O's. We can actually put the 1, for example, right here, or the 1 right here. And that is what we would consider the newer coin. To actually change the supply, but not change the supply. You guys see him? Like, you're changing the supply because you're making something like 100 times greater or 100 times weaker, but you're actually not doing that. So the amount of coins really doesn't matter at all. It really is just something people decide upon, and it's like, okay, let's go from there. But you could make a coin with 100 trillion or with 1 coin. It's all the same thing. It's in that sense, it is all about the market cap, because then again, you can see the amount of coins times the price, because that's ultimately, it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? Like, the market cap doesn't matter, but the amount of coins doesn't matter either. It's all, and the price doesn't matter either. It's all just kind of the formation of those three to matter. Oh, it's really difficult to explain this in the right way where people don't get confused. It's like, all of them on their own don't matter that much. The combination of all three matters. The amount of circulating supply, well, it matters relatively to the price. For example, a coin like XRP is less likely to go to $10,000 in comparison to Bitcoin. Yes, that does not mean the market cap can be the same. But at the same market cap, XRP's price would be significantly lower than Bitcoin's, but that would yield you the same amount of money. So people saying, oh yeah, XRP going to Bitcoin prices. You don't need Bitcoin prices to get a lot of money out of that. That's something I think some people just don't understand, but all right. You guys saying Ripple tweeted something out? I mean, okay, let's quickly check it out. This is by Yoshitaka Kitao, by the way. Let's quickly check Ripple. They just keep putting this up, huh? That they have some careers over there. This is just once more because they are promoting this to get people to work over there. This, by the way, is the platform that we're trading on. Once more, just quickly plugging it once more. I'm going to get some freaking cool competitions. I worked hard for it, so make sure you make an account if you want under me. I just want to quickly say that once more. There's some freaking cool competitions going up. I worked hard for those competitions. The order is BTC, XRP, VET, XLM. To be honest, I would say Ethereum should be in the list, mostly because it's so used as a platform, and it will definitely stay like that for a little while. Ethereum 2.0 coming up might fix a couple of issues, might not fix everything, but a couple. And, you know, BNB with its Binance Smart Chain is also just a really big, very freaking nice fix. It's just really smart, really good planning, really good opportunity. Natoshi is Chinese intelligence agency. Okay. I was talking about Satoshi Nakamoto. Don't sleep on XDC. I'm not sleeping on XDC. I like XDC, to be completely honest. But we're watching Breakout, guys. We're watching. Does TBC Breakout watch? We are. All right, this was our expectation. Breach is good. So it's still coming along. This, by the way, is just expectation. This is not the real thing itself. I don't think it is. So do not sell XRP? Well, of course you can. I mean, there's two parts about that. You could, for example, decide to buy now and just hold for a very long time. You could also try to time it and buy and sell quickly. Like, there's two things, I think. One is you could, for example, go and buy right. It depends, I would say, if you want to have a huge amount of coins or a huge amount of dollars in the basis sense. Are you thinking amount of coins? Then it's better to just hold and stick around. Do you just want the dollars? You don't care about the coins? Then it might just be better to buy and sell because you're seeing your dollar amount go up without the real big risk of everything kind of coming to the ground. We are going to 176.8. Yeah, it's been going pretty crazy. It's going up fast now. All right, let's go to a minute chart. Let's quickly Z this a little bit deeper. Let's go zoom out a little bit. Yeah, so after the breakout retest of the trend line, now come back up. It kind of feels dumb for me to say that because it's like a 1 minute chart. But it kind of does feel like as if we're doing that, right? Just, again, a couple of fake breakouts. Now we did break out, retested the trend line, and we're going back up. So if this, let's just quickly give you guys a little, I should call it a little tutorial. If this were to be a longer time frame, we usually would actually take this as the breakout, this is the confirming candle, and then try to buy like after this one is, for example, gone. Usually after the confirming candle is a red one. For example, here try to buy the time bottom, and right now, for example, we'd be in about 1% profit. If we did that with leverage, once more, you can already kind of guess for yourself how that is going. Look at that though. On Bybit, it's being, even excelled a little bit. Does DKU shout out all Filipino XP holders? Thank you. Of course. Love everybody from the Philippines. There's a ton of people in the XP community from the Filipinos or from the Philippines. I like that. Is it true that 65% of the Bitcoin is mined in China? Yes, that's definitely true. I really don't get it why they say that we're going to the moon. I don't understand what does that mean. Sorry. Is it kind of a phrase they use to describe the XP is climbing? They use it for like all things, basically. If you're going to the moon, you're going up, right? And in the crypto sense, we're always talking about the price in those cases. Yeah, by the way, I should quickly say here, the leverage trading is risky. So even though I personally like it and I can make money with that, I've definitely had some losses here and there too. You will definitely lose every once in a while. And don't let it get to your head. If you're making money left and right, doesn't mean you can always make money. You might really fall on top of your head. So be careful with leverage trading. Just quickly say that once more. Hey guys, let's get to 1,100 likes or maybe even 1,250. We've been at 1,000 for a little while. Just push it through. And also, guys, if you aren't done already or haven't done so already, make sure you press the freaking subscribe button. I try to interact as much as I can with you guys at the cost of not having a good story. So the annoying part here is I want to give you guys just one story so it's not like just me answering questions all the time. But then again, I also want to just kind of talk back with you guys. So it's a little bit of a difficult thing. But make sure you subscribe. So if you come to more live streams, I'll have a better chance of just answering, all the questions. So just once more, make sure you have that freaking subscribe button pressed. Okay. Jul says, I don't get one thing. I bought XP on Binance. Why are there some people claiming they cannot? I live in France. If someone could reply to me, please. Thanks, Green from Paris, Dusty, and AOY. I don't know. What do you mean AOY? AOY. But people cannot buy it on Binance if they're from the US. Or, because there's the lawsuit going on. So a lot of Binance US, for example, has taken it away. And people in the US cannot access Binance that we have. So that is that. Yeah, damn, looking good. That's looking good, guys. Yes, it is a 1 minute chart. The people who always hate on me for looking at this, I just like it though. Patrick Patterson says, the co-creator said XRP was designed for every human on Earth and for $10,000, 7.8 billion people on Earth. I don't think that's true, my man. I don't think he's ever said it's made for $10,000 per coin. That would be odd if he said that. If you can give me a source on that, okay, but I don't believe so that he said that ever. $10,000 per coin by the CTO? Or the creator? Maybe, Patrick. Maybe I'm missing something. It could definitely, I'm not saying you're lying, by the way. It could be, but I'm just missing it then. Okay, you guys saying 5 minutes is the best one to watch and hope? I would say 15 minutes is the best one to watch and hope for, to be honest. But it's looking like a little bit of a breakout right now. On almost any time frame it is, huh? We can actually make a new layout. Load the layout. Let's go for this one, for example. Who cares? We could actually do something pretty funny, I think. We have two paths for XRP as well. Let's see what these paths were, guys. we have most likely had some fun ideas back in the day. What you're going to see right now is an idea from a couple weeks ago. Look at that. Holy freaking smokes. We made this idea right here in November of 2020. Okay, so the time frame was skewed. These lines, by the way. I took them out because it wasn't really looking like it was working. I guess the time frame was skewed, but we did get to our places. And, there will be some analysts saying, you see my theory worked out properly? I'm not saying it did. I'm not saying it's just like, okay, it did take a little bit longer. We didn't hit it back then, but maybe that's because they got sued in the real short term or something like that. I don't know. It's really funny that we did get almost to our target back then, and this target was like huge. Everybody's really happy that was in the time frame. Okay, Patrick says Arthur Brito says okay, let me just quickly see Arturo Brito. He had 1 billion XRP, by the way, gifted to him. Arthur, because in my head I can kind of imagine that has actually happened, because I mean I have seen it in the past, I think, because Article from April. XRP was designed for $10,000. I quoted Ripple Labs co-founder Arthur Brito, who wrote, XRP must be scalable to accommodate 7.5 billion people. XRP will be the world reserve currency. No, I think you're missing the point here. So, XRP is designed for 10,000 is what this Mark Phillips has said. Arturo Brito basically has only stated that it needs to be scalable enough to accommodate for 7.5 billion people. He himself added this $10,000, I believe. But then again, maybe not though. Let's quickly see. All right, I'm gonna open it on the side here. I'm gonna quickly see if there's actually a Arturo Brito quote. Maybe there is. You know, I'm not saying you're once more. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying I don't know about it. So let's figure it out. Okay, let's quickly see here. Arthur. Okay, let's see. There's another Medium post. Okay, let me open that one up. Okay. No, this is just another one. Then again, this is just another 10,000. Oh, it's the same one, or no? Let's quickly see. No, it's just his claim though. I don't think Arthur Brito said it. He just said this part. Yeah. No. Okay. Good. I thought for a little second I was tripping a little bit, guys. I thought you had me in a freaking corner, just backed. But luckily. What's happening with Brian Brooks? I see some of you guys saying that. Brian Brooks something. Hey guys, let's get to 1,250 likes. We're almost there, everybody. Look at freaking that. You guys are insane. You guys are freaking insane. We're also getting so close to freaking 100,000 subscribers. It's getting so close. We're almost at 93 again already. 92.6. We've already gotten 100 subscribers in the whole freaking stream. If you haven't done so already, guys, make sure you press the freaking subscribe button. Try to provide the best content I possibly can. I wanted to quickly get some... But this is funny, though, right? I just think it's pretty funny. Like, really back then... Kig! Missed you, buddy. Whoa, so Kig, a little backstory. Kig was like, I think, one of my first ever donators. So, like, we're talking a pretty long time ago. And he used to always be there as well, every single time. I haven't seen you in a little while, Kig, but maybe you have been there, but I've just not noticed. Could also be. But man, damn, Kig is back in. Nice. Oh yeah, so my story here is, this is pretty funny. So this is our theory from November. If you're going to watch some of my earlier TA videos, we were actually talking about this like crazy back then. It was really looking quite fun to see how, back then people said, hey, that's not going to happen ever again. Oh, Look what the cat dragged in, though, huh? Look at that, you little bastards. I like this so much. It's so satisfying. Sorry, guys. I'm just really happy with this. All right, but let's put up a little... Can we actually get a new... I think I'm full, though, on the layouts. Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay. Let's go towards this one. Let's go for excellent multi. All right. Let's close this, because I don't want to mess this one up. Let's quickly, I'm just going to do something here. I'm going to put the XRP ones together so we can actually see it all go. XLM is also broke. Okay, so this is once more. I haven't touched XLM charts in weeks. We have not touched any XLM thing in weeks. So what you're seeing here is raw stuff from a couple weeks ago. All right, let's quickly actually see how our predictions and analysis is looking like right now. So we got a breakout there. We would have taken this breakout, by the way, taken some profit. This is a breakout that's like within the book. But okay, here's nothing to be seen, I guess. Here's the only thing to be seen. Would have also taken this breakout, by the way. This would have been a tradable thing for a little bit of profit, most likely. Maybe like 20% or 25, easily. Damn it, though, guys. Damn. Okay, and here, let's see. We've also crossed beyond all our expectations from back then. Damn. This is really funny to see back, all right? Some of my older charts. It's just sometimes pretty funny. Because I don't do it too often anymore. Okay, let's go put XRP on it, though. Here XRP, here XRP. Here XRP, and here XRP. We've also surpassed almost anything that we put in back then as well. Damn it, guys. What is... This is what a time. What a time. What a time. What a freaking time. What a time. All right, let me take all the drawings off. And let's go on a 1-minute basis. A 15-minute basis, Let's, how do we want to put them up? Maybe like this. Here we go for 15. Here we go for an hour. And here we go for 4 hour on XRP. So we can kind of watch what's going on then. Without people saying, Dusty, you should have the blah, blah, blah. Everything is in your face right now. You can see how it's going. How it's coming along. Hi, is Binance any good? I personally do like Binance. Yes, I do like it. Yo, you know, I was called stupid moon boy for holding XRP. People told me to sell. It was so dead that the SC is going to kill it. Look at all of us now. I mean, question mark, question mark. Oh, you don't want to know the comments I've had to see throughout these years. Because I've been doing, you know, the whole YouTube thing for almost 4 years now. Specifically XRP stuff for a couple years right now. The amount of hatred I've received over time for XRP holding is great. Specifically because it went from $3 to like 11 cents, right? Yeah. It wasn't too nice, but things are looking good right now. We're all happy. We're still pumping up. Once more, if you're looking where to trade it on, go check out this one, all right? Just quickly saying it once for a little plug, but go check it out. Link is down below. It's the one I'm using right now, and that most of you guys will be using pretty soon, I think. There's some cool competitions. Once more, just saying check it out. And you can actually trade in freaking XRP. It's huge. I'm just watching right now, guys. I'm just vibing a little bit. Maybe I should look into getting some music going as well. Maybe. Maybe we should look into it, guys. We should get some music going. Should get the Pump It Up song. Yeah, that would be really nice, huh? Hey, guys, let's get to 1,250. Hey, how many likes are we at, guys? I think we're really close to 1,250. Make sure you press that like button if you haven't done so already. And, well, if you haven't done so, we're very close to, okay, 92.7. We need 8 more subscribers. If you just press the like, subscribe button. Do you play video games? Well, maybe, Rothboss, maybe. If you hit me up on Discord, I'll tell you if I do. I don't really play games, to be completely honest, no. I have played games in the past, and I do play them sometimes, but not as much anymore. Maybe once XP goes to freaking $10, maybe we'll go, you know, we'll talk about some fun things again. We'll talk about some fun games again. Who knows? Sing it to us, this man. If the price goes again in a little run right that, maybe we got a little bit of a stop right now again. Oh, by the way, guys, also don't think you can't trade Bitcoin or anything like that on here. I actually have done, I think, more Bitcoin than XRP, but I was just saying I like the XP part more. And to kind of conclude the whole Matt debacle that we were just talking about, just, you know, to kind of conclude the whole Matt debacle that we were just talking about, I would kind of say I feel bad for him. I'm on his side, I would say, you know, that we were just talking about on the Stride department. I wish him the best, you know? You guys all know. I just wish him the best. I just thought it was not that nice that he got scammed on that department, but it happens to so many of these influencers, so I'm just saying, don't give him a hard time in that sense. We don't know what happened there, but let's assume the best one, because I can understand that something like that would happen. You guys feel me with that one? Like, I could understand. So, yeah, I'm just saying, man, let's just give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's just stick with it, and let's just hope it's going to get big. And at least it's a pretty cool idea. So yeah, I just wish him the best. You guys get it though, right? You guys get it. Also, make sure you hydrate yourself, right? I always have a little bottle of water on the side whenever I'm streaming. Can you tell me the future of BNB? BNB is one of my bigger holds because you can actually stake it. So I believe it's one of the better ones to have. XRP you can stake kind of too, but it's a little bit different. Is there actually a way to put multiple views on this one? I'm not sure. Ooh. Chart by trading view. Is there an... I don't think you can put multiple on here. No, you can't. All right, but our general idea was what? I guess our basically our kind of short-term trend being broken, right? And then kind of trade breakouts. But on this one, it looks a little bit less properly. It's like a little bit less beautiful on this chart here. It's a little bit less beautiful the way it's going. It's a little bit like that we saw on TradingView just now, like a little bit like this. But let's see. Here's the trend. It's still moving along, following our idea. Still going juicy. Still going happy. Still happy. Okay, let's ask another poll real quick. Do you guys think XRP is designed for $10,000 per coin, or is it dumb? Just your honest prediction, all right? And Norbert says, is TradingView Pro enough? The normal TradingView, the free one, is enough as well, Norbert. I don't think you have to actually buy it. It's not, I don't think it's really necessary. And Gilferson says, I'm inviting a lot of friends now to watch and like your video, your live, because I'm happy that you answered some of my questions. Sorry, that's all I can do for now, but don't worry, I'll be one of your members soon. Once where you don't need to become I'm just happy that you're happy in that sense, man. It's, I think, kind of a shared passion in this sense. We all want to really achieve something with this XRP ordeal. We're all in the same thing. We're all just enjoying, right? So, well, if I can help somebody by answering a question, I would gladly do so. How much time I have for that? That's a different question. You know, once more, that's kind of partially also why I have the Patreon, where people can get my personal, my portfolio and whatnot. Because, of course, I try to do as many live streams right now because I know there must be a lot of people with questions. But I can't go, for example, set up your wallet, right? Because otherwise I'm going to be busy all day. If you guys see what I'm trying to say, right? But I'm trying. Benjamin says, when do you think we're breaking out, I guess, of this consolidation, Dusty? And what is the next level we'll hit after $2 for the next retraction or consolidation? Just subscribed. Ooh, so that is actually a really difficult one. Let's go with the flow on that one though. Like, let's not go and step 2 steps forward already. Let's just go stick to $2.10. Our earliest new Fibonacci retracement level was about 256, but we're gonna have to watch what it does in this time frame. Like the 22nd until that point. Let's actually put 24th as kind of a time frame here. Let's wait for that. All right, so once we're at this area, at about the 24th, we can start to decide those things. But right now, I just want to see us actually get to $2.10 before we'll decide next things. And if we're talking about real good correction, that's about 30 to 35%. And yeah, a lot of people are actually really hyped up about XRP because of the much wow thing. I saw it as well. Elon Musk tweeted, this is what Odinga says, much wow, which means buy XRP in Gematria dictionary. I think it might just, I see a lot of people saying that right now. Frank coming in. Whoa. Frank says, Dusty, my boy, how you been doing? Send me an invite to that Discord. This $5 is for crypto purposes only. What's up with Student Coin? Okay, so I'm gonna send you the Discord is always in the description though of any of my videos, and always in the description here too. Let me quickly share it with you guys as well. But what is up with Student Coin? It's just a hype type of project. I would kind of say it's on the likes of I don't want to say it's the likes of SafeMoon, but it's basically on the side. Well, it's kind of messing up there. On the same note as kind of the Pi, the B, you know, those networks where it's all about referral things. And in this case here, people are all just hyping each other up about Student Coin, which is why it's doing okay. From a fundamental perspective, it's kind of dumb, in my opinion. I don't think Student Coin is something to go for. But that's just me. Yeah, you know, Student Coin, you can like it, but I personally don't. What's going to happen on April 19th? Oh, sorry, let me put it a little bit bigger into your freaking screen like that so you can actually read it. This is what is happening April 19th. And guys, one of us more say, every single one of you watching right now, I appreciate you so ridiculously much. It's just a really fun journey, you know, seeing XRP pumped together. We're like kind of like brothers and maybe like also sisters like that, right? We're like all on the same freaking thing, just watching this unfold right now, just hoping to pick the best coins, hoping to grab some money right here. It's freaking amazing. I love it. I love it. I really think it's fun. And all you guys just tuning in for those live streams, it's freaking insane. All the support as well. You guys are making me blush almost, man. Freaking hell. XRP family. Yeah, just crypto family in general, huh? Because once more, XRP is not the only coin I hold. But it is my favorite coin for the short term. I think that one is maybe one of the ones that's going to perform the best, right? That's maybe mostly about it. Dane says, Dusty's my third favorite Dutch guy. Oh, okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Who are the other two? Long-term investment is best. I agree. You know, for short term, for example, trading like this, it can work out like a charm because you can actually increase your XRP bags. But if you're talking about dollars, yeah, I mean, you can definitely just hold and you'll be, in my opinion, I think we'll be fine. Once more, not financial advice though. Oh yeah, by the way, a VTHO story for all you guys wondering. VTHO is given for free to anybody who has VeChain. So by holding VeChain, you're getting VTHO for free. That means VTHO is really worth mostly what the crazy guys are willing to pay for it because, well, I get a lot of VTHO just for having VeChain. However, I have bought VTHO quite often, mostly because I can make like 100% of my money every so often. It just quickly goes up and down pretty often. So I do have a lot of it, I must admit. Can I actually... Oh, I thought maybe I could actually make this one bigger than another one, but I can't. But now VTHO is a little bit of a scarier one to go for, guys, because it's a really pump and dumpy type of coin. And you get them for free. For example, if you're staking it on Binance, you get for free VTHO all the time. And Gilferson, I can't answer that question. He asked, Dusty, I got a friend thinking to buy XRP. Would it still be a good idea to buy? I just want to ask this for my friend. That's something I cannot answer. So, again, I try to give you guys all my ideas, but is it a good time to buy? I would always say, man, okay, let's do it again. I think a lot of you guys here haven't watched since the start of the stream, so you wouldn't know it. Should you buy XRP after it's just gone up 100%? Right, it's just a poll. Say yes or no. Put it in the chat box. So, scenario. XRP has gone up just 100%. Should you now still buy? Is that still okay, or is it really dumb to do so? Just say yes or no, right? Don't have to go for a full story. Just say yes or no. Is it feasible? You don't have to say it's the really best idea, but is it still possible? No. Gilbertson says no. Dennis says no. Crypto School says no. Some say yes. Dustin says yes. Vegan says yes. Zachary says yes. Matthew says no. Michael says no. Okay. So here is the story, right? This is here. Should I still buy XP after a 100% move higher? People say no, right? People say no. Okay. But then you start to look at the details. April 7th. You start to look at the real details of the XP price, for example, and you're like, ooh. So he posted that on April 7th, which is XP price right around this area here. This means that over this period of time, if you were just now saying no, you just kind of goofed up, my boy. You goofed up because right now you'd be an 88% profit, or at the maximum, you could have been at about, how much is that? 108% profit if you say yes. So, I mean, saying no is all relative, right? It's relative. I would say it's definitely possible. Same thing for VeChain. It is definitely possible. I just think it's just gonna keep. I don't want to say it, but I'm so freaking excited about VET. I think you guys will know it from my videos, but VET is a freaking golden freaking gem. Everybody, freaking hell. And every time people are saying, should I buy it right now? Oh, it's 13 cents. It's gone up too much. Should I buy? Okay, correction comes. Boom. Correction goes down. We buy right here. And right now, look at where it's gone. Upwards. So right now, okay, let's see again. Did we get minus 10? Barely. Once more, that's a buy. This type of stuff is explained to you on my Patreon if you want to know the exact details of when I buy. But I think you guys should know by now, though. When I buy, I tell you guys. If you want to trade these types of waves, every single time, these dips, we have bottom. And that's how you get the bigger picture, guys. It's not trying to really time it. It's just make sure you're in crypto and then trying to get yourself more at appropriate times. But let me quickly see what you said, Frank. Frank Guzzi coming in with the $20. A lot of money. And make sure you press the subscribe, by the way, if you're enjoying the daily crypto content. Frank says, most innovations are created or discovered in universities. Isn't it possible that if a student comes up with the next big thing and we have student coin, we can benefit from these advancements when they build on it? Yes and no. So anything you're thinking of right now, that is all concept. In the reality of things, whatever student coin can provide, it's most likely going to be a really lackluster thing. I would say in the end of things, you're not really going to make money with that. If anything happens in a university, even if it regards student coin, will you really see the profit? Most likely not still. It might still be very, very minimal. For example, a Coinbase Ventures makes a lot of money most likely from the projects. Okay, yeah. So if you're invested in Coinbase and part of them is Coinbase Ventures, you're making money if they invest into something, right? True. That's true, right? But then again, that's most likely if you have a small part, for example, then in Coinbase, which has a small part maybe, right? That's not the real case, but let's say if Coinbase would have a small part in Coinbase Ventures, which is not the case, but you guys get it, then you would have because maybe Coinbase Ventures is shared by some other companies too. You would have a small part in Coinbase, which then has a small part in Coinbase Ventures, which then has a small part in the company, which might actually have a small part in another company. You're going to get so smart of a part of the pie that it's maybe not even worth it. But my most likely, mostly story is just like, it's mostly a hypey type of coin, is what I feel. DR says, can somebody tell David to get the GTFO off of Twitter? What's going on with why the hatred? What's going on with David Swartz right now? What's happening? Did he say something crazy? Did he say something you didn't like, buddy? I don't know what he's done. Let's quickly see. No, it's just what we saw before. I already covered this in a video. Ooh, it might actually be coming up here soon. Once the live stream is over, there's another video coming instantly. Matt Cat says, what do you think about Anchor? I've honestly never done my research, but I have to do it. I have a couple of coins on my list right now because you guys kept telling me to go check it out. Dusty with the 1.2k likes. Hit the like, guys. Well, yeah, the goal is 1,500. Like, so if we can get there, that would be really crazy. Yeah, DR says, I'm sorry, man. No, you don't have to be sorry to me. But he's giving out financial advice, and it's bumming me out. Yeah, he is. But because it's a conservative financial advice, it is allowed. If I'm, for example, saying, buy this, you're going to make money 100% certain, it's basically a negative financial advice because you can make money, but you could also definitely lose it. In this sense here, the only thing you can kind of get is opportunity loss because he's basically saying take profits and don't think you can't lose money. So it's, this type of financial advice is basically, looked up on. And the other type of stuff is basically looked down on, but you guys get it, right? I would personally say it's not my style. I think we are in it to win it. If we're going for XRP, we're going either to the moon or to freaking zero. That's the way I feel about it. But I think everybody has different opinions on these matters. If we're not going to the moon, I'm not gonna sell my XRP at a freaking loss. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? Never. I haven't a single second thought about that. What do you think about Chiliz? Chiliz is a huge coin now too. I wish I had more Chiliz. The reason I have a lot of it though, already before, I talked about it in a video like a couple weeks ago, because I do think I bought the dip, by the way, for Chiliz as well. I think like we bought really good. I love it because of the fan tokens, and the fan tokens are popping off right now. Chiliz has to do with that. Would I buy a lot of this? What is a lot, right? I wouldn't say this is like a coin you should have. But I do say Chiliz here, or CHZ, is definitely a pretty interesting coin on that regard. But I've said it a couple times before already. XRP still pulling through. XRP still doing good, guys. Woo! Look at that. We're almost going to get a confirmation this might be a good buy. Might definitely be so. Confirmation that but again, this is just the trend since yesterday, though. So how valid is this? That's debatable. But yeah, I wouldn't be so much against buying. By the way, this, once more, Bybit, link down below. Go use that if you're looking for a platform to trade on. Definitely a recommendation from Mr. Dusty right here. Little thumbs up for Mr. Dusty right here. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just like it. I just think it's nice, But then again, you use whatever you want to. There's people here trading freaking millions of dollars on here all the time. So, I mean, yeah, it's got my thumbs up. We are basically expecting. We're expecting the upside still, but I guess we could have also tried to trade breakout. Look at okay, just a little scenario, right? If we take the top of this one just now on Bybit, this would have been 3% profit, right? Again, if we were to buy it instantly when it broke out, 3% profit with at least I always do times 20. Some people do times 45, but at least times 20 is 60% profit in just a limited amount of time. That stuff is crazy. But let's say we were to wait actually for the confirming candle, then a kind of a correction, and then kind of buy in. For example, maybe like right around this area. If we actually get there still though, let's see how much profit it's going to turn into eventually, right? So if we get a confirming candle, you should actually watch and kind of see this unfold, huh? If you're from the US, use a VPN for this one, but it works like a freaking charm, guys. I'm so happy with it. I like it. Because again, I gotta kind of remind you guys why I'm saying that. It's because I've worked so hard to get some competitions, some cool competitions going for the people that make an account under me. You can always just make an account on your own, but use my link. If you make an account under me, you're eligible for the competitions. And if you already have an account, you can always make a new one because there's no KYC. And your account can never get deleted. It can only, IP can be blacklisted. But then you just use a different VPN or it's all going to be good. Man, damn, guys. Damn, we're so freaking excited about XRP, though. Holy smokes. What if you just catch the freaking... Oh, damn. But yeah, I guess another strategy can be wait for retest. Maybe it's going to happen. Our expectation was this, though. It's still... I guess it's come to fruition now already, our expectation. We did kind of have our confirmation there on a 50-minute chart. So from a 50-minute perspective, we should have bought into this red candle right now. This is the strategy normally. We'd have bought into this red candle right now and now start to go from it, right? So we'd put, for example, a long position right here and just go with the flow. And we wait now. Let's say, for example, something like this. We for example, put it like, I don't know, it's a big bet, but we could do it. Maybe like a 1-to-1. Maybe even a 2-to-1. Now let's go for 1-to-1. 8% profit, 8% loss. We could attempt it, for example. In the red candle, we should have bought it. From the fundamental perspective, right? Let's see how that would have turned out. This is a 50-minute perspective. I don't usually, actually never trade a 50-minute chart, but, let's see. My dad says it must pump it up. At what price level will we have less volatility in the price? Let's see, guys. Let's freaking see. I think the volatility will go only once the lawsuit is fixed, to be completely honest with you. I don't think any time before that, if you're honestly asking me, huh? I should, So basically 2 scenarios, 1 retest. We could actually, we could also do 2 things. We could also, for example, attempt it twice. For example, attempt a long right here, might get stopped out. Okay, we attempt another long right here to catch the bottom. If it doesn't work, okay, we kind of lost twice, but it's basically like doubling down. We did not, yeah. BTC is bleeding. Okay, if BTC is bleeding, then this is all invalidated. By the way, if BTC is bleeding, going down like crazy, I don't think going long on altcoins is ever smart if Bitcoin is bleeding. I'm just quickly saying that as well. However, Bitcoin did retest. Ooh, it's getting juicy, guys. It's really getting juicy up in here. It's pretty big. No, it's a little bit too big. But then again, this is a 1-hour chart. Let's just pick it like this. Then this is okay. Binance doesn't offer XDC. There's a link down below, I believe. If there isn't, let me know. For bitrue, which is the one I use to buy XDC personally. I think in the... Do I have a link for it? Let me see if I have a link for bitrue in the description. Yeah, it says earn interest on your XP and other crypto, and below that is like my code on bitrue, but that's the same thing though. The link. Binance next to go public? I don't know. I don't know which one is going to be next. It's going to be a really strange thing, right? It's really hard to say. Guys, if you haven't done so already, I'm just quickly reminding everybody. All right, make sure you press that freaking like button. Gilferson says, please give a shout out to my friend Darwin, please. Hi, Darwin. Look at dominance, Dust. He's down to 52%. I'm gonna open that up for you, man. Let me see. CoinMarketCap dominance. Yes, we got it. Give me a second. Here we go. Dominance. That is crazy, though. But yeah, we also earlier seen altcoins just really go completely crazy. Let's see again. Let's open up altcoins here. These are the total altcoins. Oh, holy smokes, guys. Look at that. Right now we're at 1 trillion exactly. But still, again, it's so juicy to see that. So juicy to see that. It's so crazy. If Dogecoin goes to $1, damn, that would be crazy. It will be nice, though. I mean, I still have a little bit of Doge. I would be happy. But I personally am not going to buy any more Doge. You guys feeling me? Like, I sold a lot of my Doge already, like 10 cents. I don't know. I would be happy if it does. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not sure if it will. 50% on alts kaboom. Is XRP a scam? What do you guys think? Is XRP a scam? Let's ask the people that are watching right now. Is XRP a scam? Let us hear. Let us hear. What are they saying? I like that comment though. I like that. So, yeah, let's quickly see. This is our last buy of XRP on the Bitcoin pair. Here, right here is our last buy. You guys know how my buying strategy... Morgan, are you still watching? Oh, guys, I'm freaking dumb in the head. By everybody spamming scam, that might actually be really bad for the channel, right? Because maybe YouTube's going to think so. Let's go. Let's go. Ripple X. Everybody, you know, you're allowed to spam Ripple XRP. Let's go. I will put slow mode off right now. Go spam Ripple XRP. Let's go. Let's go. Ripple XRP. Ripple XRP. Let's go for that one. Spam it. Spam it like crazy. XRP to the moon. Share your app's name, Dusty. This is TradingView right now. What I'm using here. Go spam Ripple XRP. You're allowed to spam for a little second. Morgan, what I wanted to say was I'm gonna make an update on Patreon here real soon. But the major pairs to watch, it depends on your trading. If you're trading Bitcoin, or for example XP to Bitcoin, then XP to BTC, maybe a VChain to BTC, and a what else should we go for? Maybe those two ones are really gonna be my primary ones, but I would say the majority of the coins that you see me cover in the live stream here are all coins that I think you can definitely just buy again at the bottom. Hey, you know what? The maximum chat frequency we've just hit to, let me quickly see what it was. It was 300. Let's attempt, all right? Put your best attempt at spamming XRP in the chat box. Let's just see what we can get to. So don't ask a question right now. I'm not going to see it. I just want to see what the ultimate chat frequency we can get to is, because there's freaking 1,600 people watching. Okay, we're already at 130, which means 130 messages in 1 minute. Oh, this is crazy. You guys are so fast. Holy smokes. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. Damn, okay, that was really insane. Okay, you guys are nuts. Never mind. Okay, let me see. It's going to update next minute. Let's see what it went to. Let's see if we breached it. So, again, a couple hours ago, our highest was 302. Oh, no, it's actually gone down. You guys are actually slow as can be. You're at 74. Okay, never mind. You guys are not worth my time. The spamming, I thought you had one job. No, you guys are really crazy. Oh, damn. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have instigated all of this. You guys are insane, man. Also, if you're able to type in XP in the chat box, what you can also do is make sure you press the subscribe button. Little hint. Little wink wink right there. We're getting very close to 93,000. We have 200 more to go. Okay, guys. Let's stop the XP spamming. Let's switch it up and just ask where you guys are from, and I'm gonna put on slow mode again, so we can actually, see anything in the chat. We also should get to 1,500 likes, guys. We're almost there. It's crazy. All right, put slow mode back on. Oh, never mind, guys. The chat frequency got to 552. Oh, 542. That is crazy. Oh, yeah, that's a new record. Okay, you guys did a good job. Never mind. You guys did a very good job at that. So no more spam right now, just normal. Let's stop the spam and let's go for just normal conversations again so people can ask their questions. This one a little bit too heavy. I didn't expect it. No, never mind, guys. We got to freaking 1,400 messages. We got to 1,400 messages in 1 minute. I thought we peaked at 130. We got to 14. Okay, let's stick to the normal ones though. Let's just go with normal talking. If you guys have any questions, you can ask it now. It's just normal. Morgan says, can you please unblock that guy I accidentally blocked? I don't know who you accidentally blocked, my brother. It's going to be really difficult. Let me see who you blocked. I'm checking out. Matt Simmered. Okay, I'm gonna look through my my YouTube settings here. I'm gonna unblock Matt Simmered. Then I will. I will do that to make sure Matt Simmert can still comment on the channel. Otherwise, if you're blocked, you can never be shown again. Morgan, don't hide people unless they really are, because you can give them a timeout, but if you're hiding them, they can never comment on the channel again, which might not be what we want. So what was it now? Matt Simmert or something. Matt Simmert. Okay. Let's quickly unblock him. Let's go to settings. Matt Simmert. Do you guys, by the way, know how many people I have blocked? I have blocked at least 1,000 different Dusty BCs because they pop up like freaking rodents. Okay, let me quickly see here. Who's been hidden? Matt. I'm going to have to look through the list. Maybe it's on the bottom. Man, you're going to make me look through the entire list of freaking 10,000 people who are blocked? No. No, why? Let me see, it was Matt. This is a little bit annoying. Matt Simmert, okay. Oh, wait, you already unblocked him, though. Oh, you unblocked him already, so there's no... I don't know who else you blocked, then. Oh, whatever, guys. Hey, we're almost at 1,500 likes. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you press that like button when we get to our target. Hey, Killer Miller coming in with a nice little lemon emoji. I like that. It looks good. It looks very good. Are we buying here? No. Ooh, no. Wait a minute. Nobody's saying you should buy. I'm just saying this is a 15-minute setup, which I don't personally go for. But let's see how this would have worked out if we were to do it, right? Once more, sometimes you actually are at a little bit of a loss before you make a win. But let's just quickly see how it would have ended up. I am not saying you should do this, nor am I saying this is going to work. It's just for fun. We're checking it out. Our actual buys are right on this one. This is where we actually buy XRP, which is right here. Is our last buy on the XP to BTC. Altcoin still at 1 trillion. Somebody says, should I panic sell? I mean, I don't know. Should you? Fisk says, I have a plan on converting some ADA for XRP so short-term and switch back to ADA when it looks more bullish. Any things about saying that? So for ADA, I would say the next couple of weeks are interesting. We have, I think the next advancement coming up in like, how much is it? 4 months? 3 months? Those smart contractor deals. So it's logical to assume that ADA will go up over these couple of weeks / months. But in the meantime, I don't think there's too much happening for them, to be completely honest. So yeah, it's definitely something you could look into. They have some upgrades, but then again, it's not that interesting. I mean, XP has more potential, but it's again about your risk to reward. You see, okay, so MS says check out crypto law. Okay, we have two things. Let's quickly see this one and this one. Breaking. Mark Berger, who led SEC enforcement in the filing against Ripple on Jay Clayton's last day on the SEC chair, has a new job. Guess where? Bloomberg Tax and Accounting? Or what? Let me quickly see. Berger's last big act before leaving the SEC was filing the Ripple lawsuit, which led to the listing or suspension on exchanges, platforms, and panic selling by retail holders. Biggest Thatcher sits on the Ethereum Enterprise Alliance, took the biggest Chinese mining equipment. Okay, that's a long story. Let's quickly see here. Wow. Rosalind Layden, you might want to check this out. A bunch of crooks at the SEC with the Ripple lawsuit. Now we know why they sued. Okay, I guess we have to get into it, huh? Let me open up the Bloomberg Law thing on the side here, see if we can actually. Or if that is a pay. I think you have to pay for the Bloomberg articles. Maybe not for the Bloomberg Law, though. You don't. Okay, you good. This is about the SEC Ripple thing and why they sued. The former acting head of the SEC's Enforcement Division, Mark Berger, is being hired by law firm Simpson Thacher and Bartlett LPP. Why is that so familiar? Let's wait. Berger, 46, will join as a partner starting in June. The New York-based firm said Bartlett LLP and Simpson Thacher. Berger, 46, will join in June. New York firm said. In January, he stepped down from overseeing the SEC's 1,400-member enforcement division. Berger also headed the agency's New York office from December 2017 until being named Deputy Director of Enforcement in August 2020. An assistant U.S. attorney in Manhattan from 2002 to 2014, Berger joins fellow SEC alums at Simpson Thacher, including Stephen Cutler, who ran the enforcement division from 2001 to 2005, and Michael Osnato, who headed the complex financial instruments unit from 2014 to 17. Gary Gensler, whose SEC nomination was confirmed by the Senate Wednesday, hasn't named an SEC enforcement director. Okay. To contact the reporter on this story, you can. But I mean, I don't know too much about this law firm Simpson and Thatcher. Let's read into it, because once more, I'm not really a law type of guy. Okay. Burger's last act before filing on forecast. Where's the thing from though, guys? Do you know? People saying they're corrupt. I mean, that's something that might be, but what is that ordeal about? What is the firm have to do with things? Have you already hit 1,500 likes, guys? Can you quickly check for me? I cannot see it. Okay, so nobody knows, and then what this whole ordeal is about, so it's a little bit sad. I don't know either, to be completely honest with you. I don't know, is this law from Simpson Thatcher? What does it have to do with anything? We can look it up, though. Let me see. Huh? Why can I not copy this? You cannot copy anything. Oh, you can't. Oh, I was just dumb. Okay, let's quickly see. Okay, we're almost at 1.5k likes. Okay. Let me type it in. Simpson Thatcher and Bartlett LLP. International law firm. Does that have to do with Bitcoin then? Like the law firm? Because maybe I think that's the bigger story, right? That they were also vouching for the Bitcoin regulations and whatnot. I think that's the story, how it kind of continues on forward here. Like this part. Okay, so let's actually read it then, because I was kind of being dumb. Burger's last act was filing. Simpson Thatcher sits on the Ethereum Enterprise Alliance, took the biggest Chinese mining equipment company public, and paid William Hinman $1.6 million a year while he was at the SEC Director of Corporate Finance, announcing that Ethereum was not a security. What role did Mark Berger play in the Ethereum public statements by Hinman while preparing the last-minute lawsuit on XRP before both took jobs as partners at Simpson Thatcher? That's a good freaking thing to think about, man. What the hell? These guys are freaking investigation discovery. I don't even know what they are. Are these the feds? The FBI? The researching that has been done here is freaking insane, man. That is crazy what all these people are doing. Like, the SEC has never been investigated as far as they have now. And that's all because they decided to sue Ripple. Freaking dumbass mistake on their part. But damn. Okay, guys, we need 7 more subscribers to get to 93.8k. Make sure if you haven't done so already, make sure you press the subscribe button. We only need 200 more to get to 93,000 anyway. But make sure you press the freaking subscribe. Asperx back again with the moaning, huh? Very nice, man. Yeah, somebody is trolling here. IMF just announced XP will be used. You trolling? I don't believe you. Straight up, I do not believe that. We're still going down. I'm yelling timber. Maybe we retest. I don't know. We're going to see here pretty soon. Could be retest. Could be breach once more. Maybe it's just another fake out. That's why you wait for bigger confirmations. That's why you never go for a 15-minute type of ordeal. Well, unless you were trying to get some really quick profits. But I guess it didn't really work out too well. I'm too lazy to draw all the lines in this one again. Look at VTHO. You know what? I'll type it in. My brother who said that, board shooting. I will type VTHO in for you. I got you, my boy. All right, let's go here. It's zooting right now. It's going completely crazy. How much has it gone up? Freaking 60%? Yeah, that's pretty huge. But I usually buy VTHO on bitrue as well. I just buy it and because I don't know. I just sometimes want to speculate a little bit. Monkey Chow, thanks for becoming a supporter to the channel, man. Crazy. Nice. And Tuvo, back again. You're also here very freaking often, huh, Tuvo? Almost always. But thank you also for the $5. He says, Dusty, thanks for the update. Thank you so much for sticking around, man. Once more, Monkey Chow, thanks so much. But VTHO is pumping like a mad, yes. Love the live videos. I try my best, man. But yeah, thank you so much for the support. Timber, this guy's fallen a little bit. Well, again, I mean, fallen, it depends on your perspective of falling, right? I mean, we haven't really fallen that much or anything like that. It's like we're back to prices of earlier today or even yesterday. We're really not doing that much. It's all fine. Yeah. I was trying to hit 93k subs today. We're still 190 more to go. It should be possible, but damn. Asperix says, make sure you understand diamond freaking hands. Which one of you guys has actually sold their XRP? Who's done? Who's out? Have you sold all your XP you're done for because you got $2 per coin? You're happy? Buy XRP during the dip? Yeah, we do that. We like buying XRP during the dip. We definitely do. TRX, I buy TRX during the dip too, very often. ADA, same thing. Reef, never. Never bought Reef in my life. But I don't know what it does, to be completely honest with you. There's for a lot of coins that you guys talk about here. I just do not know. There's so many coins that you would have to research. Specifically, in my case here, when people just keep throwing them at you. Man, I'm just happy with all my coins. We've been doing good. We've been doing amazing, actually. So, yeah. Kill Mila says, where do you buy and sell XRP? I personally use bitrue mostly if I'm trying to buy XRP, but that's because I could use Binance, I could use bitrue, it doesn't really matter. I don't know what country you're from, if you're asking for you or for me, but I use bitrue and Binance, kind of a mix of those two. If I'm trading, I use exclusively Bybit. I'm not even sure if you can do it on Binance. I've never done it. I always use Bybit. And where should US people do it? Uphold Bitrue for buying, and once more, Bybit is easy for the trading as well because you could just use a VPN, and they don't ban US accounts. They only, because some people are worried that if you trade on a platform like this, that you're going to lose all your money if you accidentally log in with a US account. You don't. They just blacklist your IP, and you're going to have to log in with a different IP that's not from America or the UK for that matter. But I would say if you're from the US, Uphold and Bitrue are definitely easy. Oh, Tristan says Reef is DeFi on Polkadot for cross-chain trading. I didn't even know that. I've seen it come by a couple of times, but I personally, man, I have so much stuff to see. There's so many freaking coins. Dusty, where do you live? You guys should know that, though. I've said it so many times by now. Bitrue won't ever ban you, but Bitrue's support is a little bit scary. They don't have the best support in the world. Like Frank knows as well. Their support can be a little bit odd at times. Bitrue for US? I think so. There's no KYC. I don't think anything happens, but I'm not sure about that, to be completely honest. You should always be using a VPN. I would recommend always using a VPN. There's a link down below if you want to buy one and support the channel. You don't have to. Just get your own VPN if you want to. You guys know how it works, right? Gilferson, there's actually a ton of freaking people from the Philippines right now. Whenever I check the chat and I ask where people are from, Philippines is always represented like crazy. Last couple of weeks, I've also been seeing Toronto a whole lot, like crazy as well. Today, it's not too much from the Netherlands I'm seeing. Normally, there's more people from seeing normal more, but yeah. How about Canada? You're gonna have to check it for yourself. I'm not sure about all of that. And he didn't answer? I'm not sure. I can't see every question, man. There's a ton of freaking questions. Sorry, guys. But I'm trying my best. Let me quickly see what else, guys. Who gets to $2 first? Flare or XRP? Flare is not even out just quite yet. So you're talking about the IOU on Bitrue then. But that's something different. What about Uphold? Yeah, Uphold. Didn't I just talk about Uphold? Uphold and Bitrue is the ones that are big. Did I say something else then by accident maybe? I don't know. Uphold is the one that is definitely big for US. Kraken, I'm not sure if they have XRP still. Ooh, I'm not sure about that. But Uphold and Bitrue, definitely thumbs up. Have you looked into Casino Coin? I don't like Casino Coin. Not going to be involved with that at all. It's not my cup of tea. It's basically just garbage in my opinion. But then again, you never know. It could pump. It could still be good. But it's not a coin I would go for. Texas or California? Yeah. Okay, I guess I know you guys are all over the world. I know, but wait. By the way, whenever I'm saying CSC, Casino Coin is garbage, I'm just saying it's not something for me. That does not mean I think the coin would do good. Let me just make that really clear. That does not mean the coin would do good. I don't know. But it's not a coin that I personally like for the use case. It's not just my cup of tea. Let's put it like that. Kraken does have XRP. Okay, there we go. And yeah, some people are putting in there what you can buy in Canada. It's really freaking simple. All right, all right, all right. Exciting times, huh? I mean, every time I just keep watching here, there's more people tuning in. There's a ton of people in the chat box all the time. I love the freaking support. It's also freaking amazing. I can't say anything else. It's just really overwhelmingly great is what I can say. But I guess a lot of you guys are also just excited about holding XRP, huh? And just the whole process here. There was some, I have another video coming up about a little bit more regarding the Gary Gensler thing and why I think it's actually, interesting that he got confirmed, but it's not necessarily really bullish, not necessarily bearish. It's like in the middle. There's two sides of that story, which I want to talk about a little bit later, which I will do. I have it already recorded, so the video is coming up. It's also a little bit about the retiring part. You guys have to think really properly about your taxes and how you can minimize those with crypto holding, right? So in the US, you have a lot of these retirement funds, which actually make your taxes quite a lot simpler if you use them. So I'm just quickly saying once more, you might want to look into that a little bit. And there's a video coming out on that as well. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of info on that, all right? So do not worry, do not fret. Your boy, Dusty BC, is here. If you have any other questions, you can always just put them up, all right? I try to read as many as I can. You guys all know it. Will XRP increase now that he's been confirmed? Once more, I'm going to talk about that in the video, so it's coming up, all right? Do not worry about it. I got you. Hanser Gomez says, appreciate the information you've shared. I try my best, man. Thank you so much for sticking around. It's really freaking crazy, all the support. It's, man, every single one of you equally are being loved right now. And also, this channel, we're almost at a freaking 100,000 subscribers. Milo, let's quickly see. Maybe you can see it here. All right, if you see, you should be able to see it here. If you can read the text, you know where I'm from. If you can't read the text, yeah, you're not going to know then. That's pretty funny. I like that. Maybe that should be my style. If you can read where I'm from, you may know. If not, you won't. Unless people in the comment section tell you, because I think most people actually know. But guys, we're going to end the stream right here for right now. All right, I'm going to, yeah, there's another video coming up here, premiere. So go check that one out. Oh, Jacko says, South African here. Not sure what I'm doing, but I love XRP more than myself right now. Not many people on it over here helping with the trading stuff. Man, thank you so much, Jacko. Thank you so much for the support. Just want to say, there's a premiere coming up right now. I'm going to see you guys again in another crypto video. So just stick around here. The premiere will open up, so just stick around and you'll see it, all right? The premiere is coming. Once more, you just have to stay here, and the premiere will just play of my next video. So thank you all for tuning in, and check it out.